to Irasta's Who's That Girl record the smallest difference in chart numbers between number 1 and number 2 songs in a week on the official singles chart in Nigeria. So this is the smallest gap there's ever been between a number 1 and number 2 song. So yeah, what are our thoughts after hearing this top 10?
First off, mic check. Can you guys hear me?
Hello.
Wait, can you guys hear me?
I can hear you, Manuel. Welcome.
Welcome. So sorry, guys.
You're good. I couldn't tell if somebody was speaking. I was asking what was everybody's thoughts on this.
I've been listening in. Fun, definitely holding some very, very strong ground in that song of the year conversation, man. I love it. I think it's quite expected. No too many big things. I mean, Mavo picking up a lot of steam, so it makes sense. It's natural to see him in this place, man. So yeah, I'm not mad at this. Turnout. How you guys feel? Any thoughts? Any questions?
Mavo having 3 spots is crazy though on the chart. Like, what's the most I think someone has occupied on the top 10?
Oh, it's been more than 3.
It's probably
like 7 or 8.
Seven. Yeah, when it comes to albums.
I think it was 7 or 8.
I think it was Ashake at some point.
It was Ashake.
Yeah, it was.
Landlord.
Yeah. No. There's some more details about the
Mavo.
Mavo, yes. So Shaka Bulizi and Body both represent career highs for Mavo on the streaming and radio charts. The 48.7 million in radio airplay impressions across both songs represents the 22-year-old artist's biggest radio tally for a song in a week, as well as his highest charting songs on the official radio chart in Nigeria. Also, between Shaka Bulizi, Body, and Money Constant, they represent Mavo's first, second, and third top 10 entry in Nigeria, all earned in the same week, becoming the first artist to earn his first, second, and third top 10 entry all in 1 week. Mad. So yeah, shout out to Mavo.
Mad. Yeah, Chibi, you're gonna say something?
Yeah, like that type P, like when God blows your whistle, even if you're not wearing jersey, you must play match type shit.
Wait, hold on.
What?
There's this way, chill. There's this saying, right? Basically,
sounds like some
chill.
I'm sorry, please, Chibi, repeat that for the people.
So basically, right? Basically, they're like, when it's your turn to play the.
No. You have to say it exactly how you said it.
Now, I was trying to give you guys the extra finesse on it now, but basically, what it is that.
No, don't give
Let him
us
explain.
basically. Say it exactly.
Why you say it's very straightforward, but it's just bad.
Yeah, but basically, right, what I'm trying to say is that, when it's your time to play the match and God blows the whistle, it doesn't matter the situation or whatever, like, you're going to go big or, you're going to play the game, basically. And like Mavo, I didn't see this coming for him at the, like, even when he was getting his initial steam, it just seemed like he was just going on a nice trajectory, but he's ending the year with like 3 songs in the top 10, a lot of career highs, and it's just very impressive to see, especially for those of us who saw the talent and like the possibility, but like seeing it on this level is still like very commendable and impressive. So yeah.
I think I know, like, it should be obvious to everybody why you got Terry in 1 week now.
Sorry, say that again.
Huh?
It should be obvious why you got like 3 records on TTC in 1 week.
Yeah, because they put out that much music in 1 week.
Yeah,
I mean, all the cosigns as well all fell in line as well, right?
Yeah, like there was a Wiz feature, Davido feature, and the CK and the CK moment, all in the same week.
You have to also send Meat Pie to Turntable's office, so that still the deal.
Dante, bye.
Wow.
It's actually David said it's looking like Mavo went to go and bribe God. And I'm just like,
yeah, because I mean, if you think about it here, like, sorry to just interject here, but the way I see it here, someone said Mavo is talented. there have been other people who've argued it literally in the past few weeks. I like his music nonetheless, but I'm thinking here, those who say he's not talented, could it be because they're deep in the lyrics and sort of like the kind of like mood everybody is at right now? Because if you deep here, how do I even say Marvel? He's interesting, but at the same time, I feel like 3 years ago, would anyone listen to him Marvel? It's like when Shiny Poppy came to the scene.
There were people listening 3 years ago.
3 years ago,
One,
Portable was
two.
hot.
Yeah.
The year after, we were singing Pepe Lily, Pepe Lily, Pepe Lily, Pepe Lily. So my bro,
with the order of scroll just 2 years ago.
Yeah, man. Like,
yeah, but I heard that, but hear me out. Yeah, I'm not saying no one would have listened to him, but I started with the premise of, could it be because everyone's mood right now, like globally, is no one is trying to really take anything serious, and Marvel is coming in like, yo, I'm just vibes, like what's
I think I hate that you people want to reduce Marvel to just vibes.
Yeah.
Like I hate that thing. He's not just vibes.
But then again, I feel like it depends on how you
I'm about
interpret
to echo
vibes.
Chibuike's sentiments. When God blow
Can I
your
can I
whistle,
can
whether
I
you
say
like
something?
am or not, you go sharp play match.
yeah, real quick.
Hold on,
Let's
hold
have
on,
9V. Let's have 9V.
Yeah.
Let's have 9V.
Good
9V
evening,
respond.
everyone. It's been a while here.
Good evening.
You see, I think it was one of the quotes from the last. I think I was streaming the last space. I think someone said something about Afrobeat being is basically vibe. Yeah, I think I've been saying this a couple times over and over on the space that you see there's a reason why when we're listening to even the ones that we think they are talented in the industry, they're normally when we are listening to their song, the reason why they are talking about something deep, but we vibe more to it before we even get to listen to what they are talking about. That's because Afrobeat is all about. And I know, yeah, we can argue that Marvel is not doing Afrobeats, blah blah blah, yada yada yada. But the whole foundation of it is Afrobeat, and Afrobeat is all about vibe. Afrobeat is about bedroom. Nobody cares about you going to pitch 100 and you doing the old voice, blah blah blah, you singing about the sorrow of the country. The foundation of this thing we are talking about is vibe, and vibe cannot be case. What is vibe to you might be different to what's vibe to me. And bro, he has his own market, he has his own target audience. And what the target audience is doing is that they're ready to push his song and influence everyone to see the vibe is trying to put them on. Let's take for example the song with this guy CK. Oh, Ginger, I think we have this conversation with the TN, but yeah, I'm not going there. Let's go on with the song with
No
what
mind
is his name,
Ginger.
CK. I could remember 3 days after that release, everybody on the TN were coming with even I think myself, even though I didn't tweet about it, but I wasn't feeling the song. Oh, bro, after a couple days, everybody, you can't even lie. When you're listening to that song right now, you are feeling it. And that's what vibe
Me, I'm not
does.
feeling it.
It's not everybody, but
Sorry,
it's
it's not
fair. It's
If they
fair.
play
everybody.
it in the club, you dance sha.
Thank
So,
you.
so
Your body
here's
will be
the
I
There were
know
a
go
crying in
couple
the club.
persons
dance.
that were saying that
Don't
it's
tell me wetin I go
talentless.
do.
hold
It's
on,
like
hold
you
on.
don't
So
know.
here's
It's
the
Persons
like
were
you don't
saying
know my
persons were
long-standing
saying
agenda
J
with
Vibe is
CK.
talentless.
hold on.
Sorry, but
So
talk
sorry,
about each
nine
other,
People
guys.
were
nine.
saying that they are not fucking with the vibe. Yeah,
So sorry. Real fast.
I'm
I just
listening. I'm
want to
listening.
say,
Very
like,
much.
I want to say that not everybody has to like something, right? But I think even in what you're saying, what everybody is missing in the whole P is that when I was reading that out, I was telling you guys that there was a part to it that nobody has mentioned. This is now CK's highest charting single.
In
I
Nigeria.
just want that to be clear. This is
Yeah,
not
In
but
Nigeria,
Bro,
in
and
Nigeria.
that's something.
the power,
So
the
And
power,
so
that's something.
the
so
And
power of
see,
so
Ilogbede.
yeah.
yeah,
Okay.
but think
I,
about it. Sorry to call everyone short, yeah, but I feel yeah like Marvel is like a Davido 2.0. And the reason why I say this here is like someone said earlier on, like less than some few minutes ago, Marvel is vibe, but it depends on what you define as vibe. I would F with Marvel from an angle of when I listen to Marvel, yeah, like he isn't really saying anything that seems too inspirationally serious or too deep. But you sort of can relate with him on a day-to-day basis. And you're not trying to like overthink the music. You're just trying to be a part of the music and the experience of, yes, like life can't be that deep, but this season, this busy.
Very interesting. You be
Can
quiet.
See,
I
my
go
own
with this?
personal.
Okay.
Sorry,
Let's
please. I just
actually
wanted
take
Pepe, please
to.
go
orders.
ahead.
Let's take orders. Pepe and
It's
then
mine
Dante.
is very simple and quick.
Yeah.
I think we're deeping all these things too much. Again, for
Way
the
too much.
I feel like we hit the nail on the head multiple times when it comes to this P. There's room and space for everyone. You see how Mavo is having a time and Rema too is having a time. Like everybody, like we know the people we go to when we want to go. And to be honest, I'm gonna go back on a little bit piggyback on what JB said. It's unfortunate that it's not unfortunate because I guess he's kind of playing into it a little bit. But Mavo is more than vibes. Like I think he offers more than vibes. But right now he is feeding vibes. And the vibes are entering, everybody is listening, right? But like this idea that people would not be listening to him 2 or 3 years ago, or everybody doesn't want they would have, let's be honest. If everybody, if for some reason Escaladizi blew up 2 years ago, we all would have also been, this whole situation would have still happened. Like it's just
Yeah.
happening that's happening now. Like vibes has always coexisted with your serious, with your romantic,
Yep.
with your
Yep.
they all exist in the same ecosystem. So we go and we'll go and do your body now meat pie, but then we'll also go and sing and dance to fun. Then we'll also go and sing, like all of these things exist in this ecosystem. So like for me, it's not that like I don't know, like it's not that
I don't think
surprising, I guess.
and I don't think we're having any different, or at least the society at large is not having any
Yeah, like
shift.
the
That
society
it's
is
not
not any different than
it's
it
not
was.
major. Yeah, it's not there's no major situation or conditioning that is happening that is making Marvel pick up. I don't think there's any unique
Pick up. Yeah, that's what I was trying to speak to. Like nothing changed that
Can I
much.
chip something in, please,
yeah
real quick,
yeah
please? And I feel like a lot of niggas here are hypocrites. You see, I feel like especially the old listeners of the sound that they want to be of like the Afrobeat are sports. Bro, there was a particular time that I was even worried for Afrobeat, bro. Mr. Real and what's the name of this other guy? Slim Case were getting featured. Whiskey literally featured these niggas, and that was one of the biggest song in the country at that time. Those niggas were like the biggest sounds that time, and they were singing nothing. They were singing nothing. There was nothing in the
I think
lyrics,
to
and
you,
people
Sha,
were
but people still got
vibing.
to that.
there's always this is
Bro,
substance
bro,
conversation again.
see,
But
yeah,
My
exactly. I
dear,
don't even want to go there. I'm just saying that
Afrobeat has
it
always
is,
existed in this way. We
yeah,
just love
man.
to
bro.
catastrophize everything.
This
Yeah.
is the
Like,
vibe niggas
I
are
beg
feeling now. This
you.
is nigga vibe everybody wants to listen to in the club, in parties now. Join the
But
crowd, listen to it,
All right. Real
and
quick.
wait until next year another vibe will come. And niggas
Okay.
will fuck with another vibe.
You
I
know
said
what?
that's it.
Yeah,
Thank you.
listen to Two Movito by Marvel. It slaps different. It's not just vibe. It's
not
my
just
guy.
vibe.
No.
Okay.
He's
No, not
onto
just
something.
vibe. Feel
Wallah,
nice,
he's
not
onto
just
something.
vibe. Like
Bro,
there's music
bro,
there.
All right,
bro.
Dante.
When last year Dante was putting me on, was it last year or 2 years ago? Dante was putting me on Mavo. Sumo to add 5,000 streams. You guys were not listening to the good songs he released. It was when he started with the Botty sound. That's when you guys went back to that song. So that means you guys wanted the vibe before you listen to the good songs.
Yeah.
Well, shout out to Dante
That's
for
it.
putting you on. First of all,
Anyway, Dante, yes.
the what I was gonna, I thought David was coming from a place of was trying to find a reason for why it is working for him, and I was gonna be like, people do that. I'm not doing that now, but I was gonna be like, people do it all the time. Like when somebody is working, something is working, people are like, oh, why is it working in the music and what? And I guess that's cool. But at the same time, um, Marvel does have depth, and I've had a couple experiences in the last couple of months whereby people come across Escaladizi or Shakabulizi and they're like, what's this? What's this? And I'm like, I know it sounds like a broken record. Even Chibi says this, go and listen to his own stuff. And I would recommend two records, right? Actually, three. Either I recommend Shogonometry, Drink Up, and Sumo Weto, right? And
How about
what would
No?
happen is, huh?
Is the record no?
No, I wasn't one of the guys
I have
on.
a whole
I
list.
I
I will
wasn't.
include Guapanese, Busy
Japanese,
Biza,
feel nice, I believe,
Yeah.
is
Feel
also up there.
Nice, No
Yeah,
More.
feel nice is
He has
you
good
can't listen to
stuff.
feel nice and you're telling me it doesn't have depth, please.
Like,
That
come
that
and
guy
tell
is
me it's
talking about the
talentless.
things
Come
he's
on
going
now.
through on some records. But anyways, once again, it's button music, not Afrobeats, but they're alright. So when these people go and check out these records, they're like, "Oh, but what is it doing now?" And I'm like, "Maybe it's just making his money now. Maybe it's making record for the because actually he said it on an interview I saw on YouTube recently. He said people are trying to make him this club music guy, but that's not fully what he is. Do you grasp? So you can't really summarize an artist based on what you've heard, especially when it's like two projects, technically two projects in now, and two projects before his big break. So that's what I wanted to say.
Gotcha. All right. Dope. Do we still have any other thoughts on the top 10 this week?
Yeah, I have just one more thing to chip in about Marvel.
Yeah.
So, as crazy as it may seem as though he has no depth, I'll give you a line he usually says: "No more way for poor people. No more way for poor people. Only rich people have more way." On paper, yeah, that sounds dumb. What's this guy saying? Deep it here. What's going on in our society? Literally. That's all I'll have to say about Marvel. It doesn't seem like depth, but you have to deep it. My guy is talking depth. Yeah, I'll say no more about this thing, man.
No
Right.
more way for poor people.
Ginger,
That's not
Ginger,
my
are you
line.
listening? Are you listening? Look at how deep that is.
Wait. In all of
Ginger, are you
this,
listening?
I want to hear from Ginger, bro.
You want to hear Ginger
I,
thoughts?
I want to hear from Ginger. We need
I
it.
don't know that
Every
Ginger
week.
likes Marvel.
No, but
Every week, me and Ginger are fighting over Marvel. You guys, Ginger does not like this nigga for shit.
Ginger is
Between
repping
him
for
and Tensky,
Ginger is old school now.
Ginger is
Come on.
repping for the 30 plus. You know,
Not
like he
much.
has to.
Ginger, Marvel and
At this,
Tensky.
at, at,
He has
at
to.
this
It's not
point,
for
at
them.
this point, you might get hated for hating on Marvel
No, he
because
has to.
everybody seems to love him here.
He has to balance the scale,
Maybe now,
man.
only
Ginger,
No,
me want to feel
BSH,
differently.
BSH also does not like him. So
Ginger, please
you
balance
need
the
to speak your
scale,
mind.
man. Speak your mind, bro. Nobody's holding you guys. Ginger or BSH, you guys want to go?
Yeah, can I speak? Can I speak?
Somebody,
Freely,
okay,
please?
I'll go after Ginger because get what the person talk just now when bust my brain like probably like
Can I
somebody with the
speak?
craze.
Can I speak freely, please?
Yes.
Ginger, you can speak freely.
Yes, sir.
Yes.
Okay, let's start.
You're not free,
First,
sure, but you can speak.
shade
Fair
is
enough.
shade is Anyways, let me speak freely. All this glazing for Marvel, Kinika, this one, see the word, no more way for. Oh, Benny, Koshi, pack down up, pack it one side. Anyways, let me say something. First of all, I'd like to find out how did Marvel Shakabulizi jump from number 25 to number 23? Number 3 rather. Number 3.
Because
That's
he
my
The
has
remix.
He
The
made two
remix.
jobs.
Wait, relax. Hey, God.
Hold on. Let me actually answer his question before everybody goes in. The way TTC counts, I believe it's the highest version of a song that determines what the song is, right? But Shaka Bulizi, I believe, has two. This was the remix to it, and so this version is the debut week basically, and this is what drove it from. So it had climbed before when the original was out, but then this version drove it to number
So
3.
it actually
Does
accumulates.
that answer your
It
question?
actually accumulates points for both.
Yes. So it accumulated all the points for
Yeah.
both
Okay,
the
for
original
both, okay,
and
combined.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yes.
Okay, then that makes sense. Anyways, as I was going to say before everybody came for me, the Marvel conversation or whatever, like I would say, somebody was saying the Afrobeats Foundation is built on vibes or is of that thing is the most blasphemous stuff I've ever heard in my
Thank you
entire
very
life.
much, Ginger. Thank you so much.
That
That's why I
is
took my.
if most of una don't know how Afrobeat starts, una know the yarn which una don't know. You don't listen to Junior and Pretty Days. You listen to them LD and his crew, tribesmen, and the words they were saying.
Wait,
You listen to
okay.
wait now,
Yeah,
the
go ahead,
LDs.
Yep.
What do you think they were saying? Were they saying
Yep.
Blizzy, Shablizzy, what Blizzy? No, they weren't saying that. They were saying stuff that were happening. the people that were saying, even when you hear stuff like Oyibo say, oh yeah, job mathematics, go and listen to Mathematics by Sam Sultan.
You get
You think he was saying about not,
where is it supposed to happen for?
those supposed to happen for this life. There were so many things they were saying. Like that was what Afrobeat was built on. It wasn't built on. Then you move to the love side. The guys who were making the R&B records from the Two Face. You and I were meant to be together, baby. Can't you see? There were people making records. So don't come here and say Afrobeat was built on vibe. No, it wasn't built on vibe. It was built on people saying actual stuff that were happening in our society, both whether love side, whether what is going on as regards government, whether what is going on as whatever, including
nobody said that.
It was everything.
That's what I want to clarify.
Somebody did.
Ima, I was the one that said it was on vibe, and I would like to reply. Please let him finish. I would like to reply, please.
Okay.
I would like to reply.
Somebody did.
All right,
that's why I was. Wait, let me finish. That's why I was dropping my thumbs down.
Gotcha.
So when you want to defend your artist or whatever, I know you will come up with Terry G existed. What's it called? Oh, he was bringing leg back Danko. Which how many times did those niggas reign? How many? It was a short. It was a span that didn't even last long.
It was a blip.
After it was a blip. God bless you. After the leg back, where's the nigga right now? Where's the leg back nigga? Nobody they go different platforms. They cry up and down. The band shots changed me. This one took this one. That one took this one. This one took. Your music wasn't what
easy on Mr. Real. Easy on Mr. Real, I beg.
Okay, let me even leave the nigga. Wait, let me leave the nigga. Wait, I'm not done. Wait, now.
Wait, Ginger, this your mic.
Before you finish.
This your mic. It's serious.
Sorry. Can you guys hear me? Am I still good now?
It's good when it's not like when it's inside voice. Yeah.
Okay. So, but it's better now, right?
Yeah, it's
basically
better.
Don't shout. That's what we're trying to say. Just go on. We're hearing you.
Anyways, so as I was saying, that's the kind of thing that you get when you say, okay, vibe, this, that. Yes, we know. And there are spaces for it, no doubt. It's working now, no doubt. But can it stand the test of time? Can it take?
We don't have a crystal ball.
How likely can it go? Exactly. Can it do all those stuff? No, I don't think so. So
wait. Are you saying?
Have the right, and people have the right to kick against it to say that this is not music to us.
Okay.
Yes. So if I'm saying that this is not music to me, my brother, if you like, go shoot gun in the sky. Nothing's gonna happen. That shit ain't music to me. Simple.
Okay. All right.
You know
Thank
what's
you.
so funny about all this is that I know 9V wants to respond because he's the one that said vibes, but I think why it's hilarious to me is because all of this Mavo shouting over here we rep Tensky. Have you know we see they call them Tensky?
That one is even worse. That nigga is worse. That one is much more
Ginger, you
terrible.
need to let this egg boss
That guy bad.
Yo, I love this. We need the 30 plus balance, man. Chibi said the egg boss spirit is fighting hard, bro. I love
that guy is
Nine
a perfect.
why did you
mix
say it
of
was built?
Nigerian and American rapper in one?
BSH.
See, guys, can I say something? Can I say something?
Hold on, everybody, real fast. I know BSH also has opposing views. So BSH.
Wait, real quick. 9V wanted to.
But 9V wanted to
quickly respond to
something that
the allegations that were laid against
him.
So 9V
guys,
BSH.
when I said Afrobeat is based on vibe, right? I'm not saying as at early 2000s, all the songs they are singing are vibe, like the way they are singing now. But get me right, majority of the big sounds then are songs that niggas just want to vibe and not taking serious. And I will list it for you up until now if you have the time. The tribesmen, Judea, Baraje, whatever. It was the vibe then. The trending sounds then were the vibe then. The songs, what's the name of these three guys had then? I've forgotten the title right now. It was the vibe then. If we trace it back to the band, someone was talking about the band here on the space. I was streaming the space. The person explained this thing better. Someone was talking about the band. The band literally came out and said, I'm an entertainer. I'm not here to like make sense to anything. I'm just here to let us have fun and entertain you guys. few years ago, Mayor went out the studio and all his song was of Lelele, and he made 2 minutes 30 seconds of that song. He never repeated anything apart from of Lelele, and that song was trending back to back. Why was niggas not complaining about it? What was the message of Lagos was passing? What was the message of Lelele of Lagos was passing? Why is it that when the new school guys were trying to get you guys into what vibe is to them?
Okay.
Do you think vibe as at 203, 2013 will be what's vibe now at 2025? That's what vibe is on to the young adults and the teenagers right now. It's either you guys get locked in with them and enjoy it, or we continue listening to our bunch, man. This is what vibe is right now. Let's listen to it. So when I mean vibe, I'm not saying then they started the song of vibe. I know there's vibe. Then we have the Kiriwa, we had Diesel, Zoo, we had whatever. They were singing of vibe. They were not trying to pass any fucking message across to anybody. They just wanted to have fun in the studio.
Guys,
there's all this packed message with Kiriwa. I beg. What are you saying?
There's always if you really want to, if you go in with an intention to find a quote unquote message or quote unquote substance, 9 out of 10 times it's there. 9 out of 10 times it's typically
like I always say, I will find depth for who I am by ourselves.
Yeah, there's if you really like go in there, if you're not just like on a passive level listening to the record, trust me, if you make an intention to find something,
if you're looking for the message, you'll find it
to be there, because the Kerewa record is a textbook song of a child that obviously witnessed something that he wasn't supposed to witness, and it was recounting
it can either be sexual or something.
yeah, like it was witnessing something, and it was basically retelling the story to his father that came back from a long trip. And it's like there's a story there if you really want to find something, even though yes, it's like
Shakabulizi is about an expensive lover spending on his partner.
Of Lele,
there's a story there.
Of Lele is a braggadocious anthem. It's him bigging up himself. It's like, I'm the mayor of Lagos. I'm the fucking.
We can find message to everything.
You can find message. That's what I'm saying. Like in terms of this message or no message.
Is about boxing in an escalade.
I don't enjoy.
And it's flex to do that.
It's
not a typical thing to do.
Yeah.
Whether you relate to it or not is different. That's your own thing, bro.
Thank you very much, Chibi. That's it.
Anyway, BSH, I don't know if you still want to say anything before
what I still want to, after which one I just do like this. I'm weeping. I'm weeping for the industry.
Please speak your truth, BSH. Don't let them silence.
I said now weep. I did since last week. Now weep a day. My eye never dry since.
Wow.
See, now 2 things. Let's get it clear. I'm not mad at the success, because success. I can't be mad at success, man, because I want to be successful as well. So
nice.
The success, do your thing. Go higher, my brother. But the music, bro. Man, the gas one they put for this music, bro, it's too much. When I'm gonna calm down. Some people say this guy a lyricist. They want to call this guy a lyricist. I see Ima. See Ima don't be curator. Ima a curator. If you know what the curator mean. For this Afrobeats space, see what Ima say. Ima
no break up.
Wait.
Gosh.
Wait, what did I say about Mavo? Wait, what did I say about Mavo?
Ima they say na
story. Curator and you're saying this message.
Hey God.
How dare you find a message in Shakabulizi?
Oh my God.
And
oh my God.
You're a curator, Emmanuel. You're meant to say the truth.
The fact. You're meant to say the facts of the situation. You're not supposed to be now you might I don't use one ID. It's just you never pay you for
oh God.
Meat pie, man don't chop meat pie.
Mavo
said body na meat pie.
Mavo, I've been on the diet for a while, but I don't mind breaking that diet, man.
You need to be
I don't mind breaking the diets. Miss Pie.
You know, before they used to say they bought you Jazzy Burger.
Miss Pie went out right now. Miss Pie went out right now, bro. I need to balance things out.
But on some serious shit, man. Like I know they feed the gas when they put. The guy just has like maybe 1 or 2 songs that really bad.
Yes, I want to say something to what you guys are feeling, right? I feel like Marvel's current vibe is very club based, and it is devoid of like deep storytelling or like the quality that a lot of people can expect. And I don't fault you guys. Like when I heard these records at first, like not Shaka Bulisi because I like that one, but maybe the one with CK, it's not that musical, especially for his level. So I understand the criticism that he's getting, but at the
Funny
same
enough, I
time,
like CK for that song. People hate CK for that song, but I like
I thought
CK.
CK's part was
I
cool
don't.
too.
I
I thought
don't. I
CK's
don't
part was
hate
cool. I don't
it.
think it was as bad as people made it out to be.
Anyway,
Um, yeah, but anyway, the point I was just trying to land basically
If
was
you people
that
insist.
the point I was trying to land basically is that Marvel actually does have talent. Most times when guys come out and do this whole pop hit thing, like they go on this like run, they usually don't have like the depth to actually make other records, and that's why people like kind of complain. But with Marvel, he actually does have the quality. Like if you go to his discography, you can understand like where people are still like backing him up and saying, okay, this guy can offer more than you guys are seeing, even though
right,
he's getting success with what you are seeing.
right.
And that's just the point here.
At this point, I'm not sure. I'm not sure because you just say go switch now, called give us substance. That
BSH.
substance times based on what you guys are saying is already passed. That was his. That was
Yeah.
All
before he
right.
became this.
BSH, I have a question. What are your thoughts on Tensky?
Bro, that guy is the future. Well, light and
Mm.
lie. That guy
See,
Mm.
too good.
BSH is our
He's
hip
too.
hop respondent. He understands
That
me.
guy
Yeah.
too. That guy too good, man. I was see goosebumps won't kill me when I listen. I was like, wow, all these young guys they peep the game. The other one now they juice word. They don't the XX.
Mm-hmm.
They don't listen to all of them. Ty, I don't listen to the Rema. They don't listen to everybody now. They won't see the future is bright. With what to be that guy name? Okay, now tense, but not
That
be tense guy. They
No,
sing.
Z
Z
level
level
10.
10.
Z level
He's
Z
10.
I
level
level
want
10 is
10.
his artist name.
Z
Yeah.
level 10. You
Yeah.
don't
Yeah.
see the name, self.
Ginger, wake up now. Come on. You can't be
All
sleeping
right,
in
all right, all right,
2025,
all
bro.
right. We
Come
don't need to
on.
force people's preferences. Let's not.
It's not by force.
Yeah,
Ginger
man.
just
Let's.
doesn't like Tesky, and that's okay.
And it's absolutely
You know,
fine.
and last, what's that amazing phrase? Now, when you wake up, be your morning. He has not woken up now. Who knows?
Not me
5 years.
I'm
If
dead.
you wake up,
I'm dead.
You people have
Ginger, I'm
killed
kidding,
me
I'm
today.
kidding, I'm
This one
kidding.
said
It's
when
okay,
when
man.
God call your number, you supposed to play. This one say when you wake up now.
Now, when you wake up, be your morning now. So, last is
Anyway,
alright.
anyway. Shout out to Turntable Charts. I don't know if there's any other talking points or.
I don't know that there was anything else. I was expecting
Oh,
you
sorry,
guys
That's
to
Harvey.
talk
Sorry,
on
Harvey.
the.
Sorry, Harvey.
speak my
Oh,
Harvey's
mind.
gonna eat
Harvey
us
hasn't
alive.
spoken. Yeah, Harvey hasn't spoken. Sorry, I was just gonna say another thing that was in the top 10 that I didn't notice anybody jump on was that ACL is number 8
Oh,
and
AC is number
Abi,
8. Nice.
yeah, and Industry Machine is number 9. Nobody jumped on that. Okay,
I mean, you
That
know
was
what?
that was the segue for the
Let's
other
start
topic.
from Marvel, and then I could just
No, now,
and,
Bella, man, you know they
and
said
then
that
I can
we're
help
doing love and
transition.
light and peace and stuff
Sorry,
now.
no, we
sorry.
will
We have to
segue to
table that
that
matter
because we still
later,
have to
Sha.
Okay,
do.
real
Yeah, yeah,
quick,
yeah.
real
There,
But
there,
I
quick.
want
that,
to
that,
like
that's why I
get
come
into
on
it.
that's
But
why I
I
came
want to
on the
let
space
real
today.
All
fast.
right,
I want to
real
let
Waiting
quick.
for the
Harvey.
war.
All right,
I
Yeah,
all
want to
right.
let
so
Harvey speak, please.
I think I could help do the honors to like start with the Marvel conversation and then transition into ACL real quick. About this Marvel conversation, right? I don't know if Imar remembers my stance on what I said earlier about the whole temporary hype. And that's kind of what Ginger said today. I'm not really on the side of, oh, Marvel is trash, but I think the hype is kind of crazy. And I don't think it's built on something that's very substantial, like strong foundations, which by history, judging by what I was trying to say that day, which was probably misunderstood, we have plenty examples of Marvels. The Naira Marleys, the Zulizus that you want to talk about, all these people you mentioned, blips, if you ask me. I don't know if they're legends in any rights. Like they have their, in football, it's called cult hero followership. And for some people, it's worse than others. You have your run, you have your enjoyment, and it's kind of painful with Marvel because I don't even sit on the part where I think it's talentless. I think there's some songs that you listen to that Marvel has done that you might enjoy, but what he's on a run for is not that. what everyone's blowing Mavo, like blowing his trumpet for right now is not that. It's straight vibes. And on 9V, I don't know what you're talking about, what Afrobeats was built on. I do not agree with you. You can say they've always coexisted, in my opinion. I agree with you that they've always coexisted, vibes and substance, but it's not built on vibes. Absolutely.
He has
not.
clarified his statement. We're not going to rehash that, but yes.
Yeah, like no, he came to defend the statement, and I'm saying you can't defend the statement. You can see it's coexisted, no wala, but saying that that's what it's built on, nah, bro. I disagree with you. The times that you're calling that these songs that blew up, like the band coming to say is an entertainer, there were songs that were there at the same time that had substance. At the time you spoke about the Zidi Baraje era, there was Angel of My Life. What's the name of this song again? There's a Play Diary song that had the Liberian Girl sample that they argued that it was sampled the other way around even. My point is, there were songs with substance that this whole genre was built upon. In fact, one of the backbones of Afrobeats is R&B, and R&B is deeply rooted in actually thoughtful music. Like, I'm not even having this conversation about the foundation of Afrobeats being vibes. Just, I'm sorry, they can't make sense to me. Like, I'm sorry, like Fela was there crying his heart out. You're killing him, like, nah, hell nah. But
I couldn't agree more, my brother.
Right. The point has been debated.
Anyways,
and clarified.
Yeah, that.
Yes.
Let me know.
Okay,
I've hammered on that.
We're not doing any back and forth on that, please. Let's move forward.
Yeah, I've hammered on that already. Now to move to this ACL conversation, right? I'm going to say something I said on the space before, and it's not even to shit on anybody, but I feel like, I don't know if you've seen people that struggle their way to a certain point in life, and then they get to that point in life, and it's hard for them to let go of what they've just been through to get to where they are. And then they get into this internal battle where they're just at war constantly. And I fear that that's what's happened to OD. And if you look at the project up until the current project, it kind of is evident in how he has written what he has written or his songs. Israel was from pure passion. Like, this nigga wanted to drop some good music. Like, the melodies were pure, the vibes were like, that's how I see it. But like, he has progressively gone from writing from a place of hunger, rent is due, passion, love for the game, to now just being at war. Now he's talking about being a machine. And it's not really allowing him do something coherent for us, and he's just at war. And there's also an issue.
You can argue he's always been at war. Blood on the dance floor.
Odumodu has always been a fighter, Sha. Never given off a peace vibe.
I hear you guys on that, but like, there was something about him, the fight then and the fight now. The fight then was a fight that I must get out of this place I'm in right now. But now he's out of that place. What is he still fighting? Who is he still fighting? He's just fighting now.
He was fighting status quo before,
Okay,
like against the whole system and all that.
Can I answer this question real fast?
Rema, please.
I think that we forget that, in the wise words of Rema, Sapa is the enemy. Abi? Is that not what we are running away from? I think when you are somebody that has had to fight for your existence, you are very prone to fight to remain there. And just because you think that, see, this is how they said that hip-hop people used to get weak and they used to lose game, is because they get money, they get comfortable, and their bars drop. And OD is telling you that he fought to get here, he will fight to remain here. But the issue is that, in reality, when you get to this point, it's not a fight of grit anymore. It's a fight of brain. It's a fight of tactics. And I think that's the answer to the question.
Thank you very much, Bella. I'm grateful that you're able to help me drive.
You are very much saying, oh, why is he, what is still, he's fighting so he won't go back to poverty.
There's a fight. The fight kind of changes in a way. Like, whatever fight it is, at every point there's a battle. I think I can agree with you on that. But like, I think there's a way you'd fight in a multitude that you might start to struggle to know who's your teammate and who's your enemy, and what's the direction of the fight. We fighting,
and right now everybody's OD's.
There you go, and it's reflecting. I think it's reflecting, and I worry for that because this guy gave me Doggy Dog 1 and 2, gave me Tesla Boy, gave me Bando Diaries YP, gave me Blood on the Dance Floor, gave me bare songs, like kept doing his thing, but now I can't lay my hand on it. And he's also trying to fight in deep waters where I don't know if he's equipped to go to as well, in my opinion. And the rap warfare is a different game entirely. I think they know, like the gatekeepers and the people that hold the rap scene in Nigeria, they are aware and they're watching him, and you're about to, like, what's it called? Trample on uncharted territories, or find your way in on what's it called, unfamiliar waters, and they know, and they're just waiting for him, and they kind of just capitalized on it. But I just hope the people in Native can find a way to coach him a little better. That's if they even know how to coach the territory that they're approaching. And if they can, then great. Then I think he also needs some sort of media training, because I don't know, man.
We've been here.
But I'll leave it there.
We've been here too often, man. We've been here too often.
Yo, Emmanuel, can you hear me?
Yo, Issa, can you? Yeah,
Rappers don't do media training now.
Wait, bro. You know this is Josh, right? You know Josh? Remember Josh?
Eastside, I remember Eastside.
Eastside,
sure.
yeah.
Yeah. What's good?
Wait. So Odie's my family. Like, this is my actual blood. So like, I can speak on this. Like, that's the reason why I even came up here. Cause like.
All right, so we've not actually opened the topic properly. We kind of even jumped into the middle of it.
Yeah, like yeah, please go ahead.
Okay.
Me?
No. I'm just gonna open the discussion for tonight. So a lot has happened since we last met on the space. Obviously, we've been following the OdumodublvcK and Blaqbonez scenario. There's been a lot of, I guess, holes in the story, or pieces of information that we didn't have, that has not necessarily been shared. But I think slowly and surely we've been seeing statements, we've been seeing petitions, and things are coming out to the light now. One of the biggest moments this past weekend was Odumodu lashing out at MI for being silent on the situation in general. So what's basically, if you put all the information on ground now, based on the petition, based on everything, you come to follow that there is a situation with Blaqbonez, an allegation against Blaqbonez, essentially, that has to do with cyberbullying of some nature, with a lady that is close to OdumodublvcK. And OdumodublvcK has essentially been in the defense or retaliation towards that cyberbullying, and in his plight for the lady or for the person, has become somewhat aggressive himself. You know, like we saw the videos, we saw the video of the text message at the end of the ACL record that took everybody by storm. There've been a lot of conversations, regardless, as all these pieces, or at least as we start peeling back on the story overall. I know there's like so many angles we can approach this immediately, but I'll let Eastside to give one of his accounts, because I think he's a new speaker on here. So let's hear from him.
And sorry, real fast, before we move into this, I want to make sure that it's clear to everybody that we are not doing allegations as allegedly, as supposedly. If you don't know
care
those,
about that. Yeah,
yes,
I don't care about
please.
that. Man, I know Odie though. Odie is an actual blood. So,
Okay.
But I'm saying, like, I feel like the only reason why everybody's turning on Odie now is because, like, I feel like people secretly didn't like him. They've not liked him for a long time.
I don't think it was
a secret.
I don't think it was a secret.
Yeah, go ahead.
Acting like Blaqbonez dropped like Ether or something, or not like us. That nigga is mid.
Okay,
that's like an Afrobeat artist. Like, doesn't even rap.
Disagree.
That's a different conversation.
Premium
Don't call Blaqbonez me.
Can you
Don't call
guys please?
Blaqbonez
Can
me.
you
I
guys?
didn't say it's me.
Please calm
I
down.
said
Let
the
me
song
talk.
is
Una go
me.
cry tire all these Odumodu fans.
Wait, okay. Can we do something where we don't interrupt people for a quick second? Because it's going to be long if we're all like throwing in our ones and twos as somebody has the
No,
floor.
it's gonna be very simple. East Side is the only person that's talking. I don't want to hear anybody else's.
Please let me just give my opinion because, like, me,
Yes.
I'm a fan of hip hop. I like rap, man. I grew up on rap. Like, the song is cool, but niggas are making it seem like the nigga drop like fucking hit him up or some shit. Like, I don't want to not get flavor now, but yeah, what? Him used to be him, but risky. What? Yeah, I can't rap. Nigga.
That's a bar, nigga.
It's cool, but like niggas are acting like the nigga like he's like in fucking Wu-Tang. Like,
yo,
that is cool. Like, bro, first of all,
the song is number 8 in Nigeria, Sha, so it can't be that bad.
Oh
god. Can I express myself?
He's coping, so we understand. You're allowing talk.
Oh, okay, wait now.
Yeah.
Wow.
It doesn't have to be this deep. I'm serious, man.
Yeah, it doesn't have to be
East Side,
Hmm?
would you say it is fair to say that OD has more haters?
They outsmarted him.
Yeah, OD
They
has more
played the
haters
game
and
well.
Thank you.
Blaqbonez
Inside, we're
has
getting somewhere.
well.
Thank you. We're getting
That's
somewhere.
true.
We're
They
getting
outsmarted
somewhere.
him.
We're getting somewhere. Okay,
Because
let's hear it.
first of all, you know OD had that diss before it came out. That's why he jumped into the niggas' DM. So I think whoever leaked the diss to him knew it was going to play off his emotions. So he knew he was going to react like those guys are smart though. They are playing to the public. Blaqbonez knows what he did. Like he knows what I know what he did. I know what he did. So he's playing to the public. Like, bro, first of all, I've been listening to Blaqbonez since he came out. That nigga has not rapped more than 3 times on all of his albums. He's an Afrobeat singer. He's a skit maker to me. Calm
Lies.
down.
I beg.
Please, I'm being attacked here.
Impulse
Please, can I
control.
speak?
Please.
Gentlemen, this is art. It's
Can
art.
you guys not do this? I'm begging you.
Guys, come on. It's very simple, man. Let's not make it difficult. Like, let's actually get to the end of East Side's submission so we can allow the floor for you guys to speak. Come on. We're going to give you more time because of all this.
Oh, please,
Bro,
now. I'm begging.
Bro, I stay in America. His gangsters are free. I know you say you go to rap. I listened to him. He said, "Oh, anybody that tests me, I'm going to make an example." Nigga is putting pressure on you. You're writing statements. Oh, they said they will kill me. Are you a rapper or I don't understand. Like, bro, like I hate when niggas talk about shit, then they can't back it up. Like, bro, I know what happened behind the scenes. Though. All these things.
Yeah.
Nigga, wait, let me just get my point across. Like, if you're going to be, that's why this guy can never be the face of hip hop because he doesn't embody what hip hop is about. They can't be putting smoke on you and you're going to report to the public. Like, he's basically dry snitching. He's trying to let people know if anything happens to me, it was OD. Like, OD, this guy is not a rapper to me. Like, he's a singer. He's a skit maker to me. All this, like, bro, when he promotes music, you see him dancing. Can that be the face of hip? If they say, okay, let's go to America and say who is the face of hip hop in Nigeria, would you put Blaqbonez there?
At a point in time, yes.
No. I'm saying skill-wise and aesthetically. First of all, he's never even been top 5 in the country ever. All the ciphers he done.
Guy, you sure say you didn't
Man,
live
we
this
can't
life.
stand for this now.
Okay. I see what's happening here. Inside, it looks like you're just making a few, right? Making a few points.
No, I'm not good. I'm not saying OD doesn't have his faults.
Wait, okay.
Outsmarted him. Bro.
Yes. So yeah, please let's focus on.
Him.
Yeah, we've established that you don't think Black is a great rapper. Okay, we established that.
I don't think he's a hip hop artist.
Yes. Okay, we established that.
He's an Afrobeats.
Okay. To your other point about OD being outsmarted, can you elaborate on that?
So I feel like because OD is such a real nigga, like I feel like people can play on his emotions and like it's business. It's not about emotions. It's about being smart though. It's only smart people that last. I feel like it's okay to portray being a real nigga, but you have to understand like whoever owns the public perception wins, and that's what they're doing right now. Like, because first of all, if you like gym, it's way harder than ACL. Fucking pussy nigga is harder than ACL. If we're being honest though, like we're being honest. Like Blaqbonez is a good rapper. He does what he does, but like niggas wasn't checking for Blaqbonez. Like niggas wasn't listening to Blaqbonez. Like bro, OD has been running rap for 3 years. Blaqbonez just started rapping again because of OD. Even the Igbo thing that he was doing on his album, it was because of OD. Them niggas love OD. They love him, bro. Niggas love him. Like
okay.
Man, I don't know if you
This
just sit
lies,
down
this
and talk.
lies, this lies won't kill me, bro.
All right.
Wait,
Thanks,
calm down.
Eastside. Appreciate it. We're wrapping up with Eastside. Appreciate it. All right.
Okay, thank you.
All right,
I
thanks.
feel like I was bullied too, though.
Yeah, unfortunately.
You bullied us, bro. Can't lie. Like,
All right. So Eastside has left his ones and
Unfortunately,
twos.
it's crazy.
I am not human. Welcome to the space. We got some new speakers in here before our other speakers have gone. What's good? I am not human. I see you a lot of thumbs down on the situation.
Okay. Are you guys hearing me well?
Yes, sir.
First, calling Blaqbonez mid is very disrespectful, guy. Bro, like stop it now.
Bro,
Blaqbonez
is
is
inside
mid.
your mic, brother.
Okay, let me move my earpiece.
If you're a Blaqbonez fan, I expect it from you, though.
All right, so we're not going to do this Eastside.
Do you get? Thank you
Okay,
very
sorry.
We're not going to do this Eastside.
Sorry.
Oh my God!
Is
Can
that
I ask
safe?
a question? Who is this? Who are the people that are fighting? Is it OD and Blaqbonez, or is it you people?
I don't even know how we can even approach this. To be very honest with you guys.
Wait,
Emmanuel,
Emmanuel,
there's no way
you know the
to
point that
approach you to.
Emmanuel, you know the point I actually wanted. The only points what I actually care about. The only reason why I actually care because they are trying to tarnish his image. That's the only reason why he's not responding. Because if you see the video they posted, right?
Yeah.
You see the video they are swaying the pop. First of all, people already think
Bro, that's what rap is about now. Now rap,
Yes.
Why are we talking like this?
Okay. All right. Heavenly Father,
What?
Lord, please commit
What
this.
we're gonna?
I need to say a prayer, man.
I'm begging.
Because
Actually, I'm actually begging. So what is going to happen here? Is we will start like this.
We start dropping niggas. No, Belema. We'll start dropping niggas. Gulag.
Yes.
We're bringing back Clubhouse Gulag.
That part. When you speak, you go. But I will start by saying this. Eastside has explained to us that he feels like his friend, his family OD is being set up and his public image is being tarnished. And that he believes it's because people secretly hate OD. I will start by saying this. I don't think it's ever been a secret, the amount of people that do not like OD. I do not think that's ever been a secret, ever.
Never.
What I do think is happening is that, like you said, OD, I think Harvey said it earlier, OD is fighting a battle. And when you reach a certain point, that battle cannot be fought the way you usually fight battles. As far as what is going on right now, we've seen what has happened in the past week and a half, 2 weeks. We've seen that, like, maybe Blaqbonez doesn't have that many fans, but OD does have that many haters. And so what is happening is the enemy of my enemy is my friend. And so while people love Blaqbonez, some people might not even care who he is. They just care that he's anti-OD. And that is fine. The question is where next? And so as of right now, several things have happened. Today, we got OD's statement that he released.
Yeah.
And today, we got that he has been summoned to court for intimidation of, like, Chocolate City workers. Anyway, all this to say, we are in a space where we are dealing with different issues. So please, Eastside, you have spoken. We will go to I Am Not Human. But what is going to happen is, if you don't miss your mark, you're going down. It's quite honestly that. Thank you.
All right, appreciate it. Like, we're actually going to enforce it. Like, no jokes. If people are chiming in too much, we're going to be dropping, guys. Nobody's above the drops. Okay, so I am the lyric. Please, you have the floor.
Okay. I'll continue to say it's like calling Blaqbonez mid was disrespectful. That was like totally disrespectful. Like, I felt it was like rage bait somehow. Calling Blaqbonez mid, and you talked about the ACL diss track. I want you to like name 3 Nigerian diss tracks that were better than the ACL diss track.
So
Are you
this
talking
is
to me
so this
personally?
is a question to inside, bro.
Emma and Vector's
I
flood
am not
that.
Bro,
human. I feel like
Bro,
you're rage
do you know how
baiting
many
me.
diss tracks are way beyond
Am
bro,
I
over the
beef?
years?
bro.
Like name
Am I
name.
beef?
I feel like
Emma's
Emma was talking to Vector's
Vector's
unborn
own.
child.
that.
Please.
I
I
think you
feel
were
like
rage
I
That's
feel I
baiting.
one.
feel like
That's
this is
one.
I
rage
think you were
baiting
rage
Rugged,
in the
baiting.
same way.
rugged man and nice.
Yeah, I feel like
I
you're
think
saying
you're doing
that
the
this
rage
side
baiting
was
right now.
rage baiting us, and I feel like you're rage baiting us now.
Yeah.
So
What?
I don't
What
know,
are you
man.
talking about? That's what I'm saying.
I don't even
Like,
know
listen
if
to rap though.
is there even any point trying to defend that take, or like just go to the broader picture of what's happening right now. Let's forget the ACL in isolation. Is ACL better than any other rap this record? I think, yeah, fun, cool. You don't think ACL is all that. He thinks ACL is all that. All right, let's move on to what is going on in the situation right now in front of us. All the petitions, and what does this all mean? Or what's been your takeaway from the development in this story?
I don't really understand the petition. Maybe I'll go and do more research about it. I don't really understand the whole beef. But I feel the things that he's saying, he was complaining that Blaqbonez is doing. I feel Odumodublvck is doing the same thing. That's what I do. So with the tweets, I was checking the tweets this morning. I feel the same thing. Blaqbonez gave a petition. Odumodublvck also did the same. So I don't think for you to be disrespecting Blaqbonez for that reason, saying it cannot be the face of hip hop in Nigeria. Blaqbonez, Odumodublvck also cannot be the face.
Right.
That's what I have to say.
All right.
Okay, no vex, brother. No vex.
All right, dope. I guess I'll pose some questions depending on how the discussion is going. So at least it can at least spark a direction for how we're going. I don't know who could go next. It seems like
Can I go next, please? I want to go and read.
Yes, please go ahead, because what's gonna happen is I have like multiple people that are trying to come say their
yes, there's a
part,
lot
so
of requests on
please
this.
go ahead.
Yeah.
Thank you very
And if
much.
you could make it quick,
So,
we'd
yeah.
appreciate it.
All right, I'll try. So, I think the last time we started this conversation, I think this is like months ago when the old rumor started. I think that was when the guy on the TL that has been making noise lately, the genius, I think he was there, and he said something about. I think I agreed with him on that, where he said something like, "Blaqbonez has always been a bully." And when I mean bully in the fact that Pablo has always been that guy. When there's a bit of comparison, you always turn up with I'm one of the niggas that I'm one of the rappers that has been doing concerts, which is big ups to him. I'm one of the rappers that has been doing some numbers, which is big ups to him. Then I feel like when OD came into the whole scene, it's not just him. Let me put it that way. And I think up until that period when OD, the old rumor started, I swear to God, I think I was more on OD side because I said, okay, this is a nigga that was about to change the South score. But you see, lately when I think the whole silence thing was happening from Blaqbonez and him and his team, I think they were preparing for the whole project, and Odi was bullying. I think if you want to interpret that, that was complete bullying on the TL, waking up, typing his caps lock, saying this and that, yada yada yada. And one thing I love is when you see someone that thought is in control of something lose control of it. It's so beautiful to see, especially maybe in football, happening to them Guardiola. I just enjoy sitting back and just saying, I thought you are in control of this thing. Why are you shaking? I mean, this brother started typing in small letters, man. He even forgot to type in capital letter. He started talking
Wait,
about
did he
football.
actually?
He started talking about movies. I'm talking about OD. He started talking about movies. He
Yeah.
started showing. I was like, so you can be this calm. And that is the thing. You see, I feel like when you're in charge of something, when you're in control of something, don't overdo it. That was why I wasn't in support of Blaqbonez initially, and that was what OD2 was doing there. I got peace. And when you're saying OD played into their hands, we are talking about that is some Boluwatife Balogun. This is a 30-something-year-old man. If you do not understand that when you're going to niggas, the niggas are going to screenshot it and come to the TL and get people's sympathy, then you're dumb as fuck. Even if I have an artist as young as 20 years to tell me, yeah, niggas doing, bro, this is not Snapchat that chat can get deleted tomorrow. Bro, this is Twitter. Why will you be niggas them saying all shit that I'm going to fuck your ass and I'm not saying I'm going to fuck up, I'm going to put my dick inside your ass? Bro, that's stupid as fuck. And you're trying to like And there's something they are doing out here that's getting me pissed completely. And I think niggas are being hypocritical about it. And I'm going to talk about the petition thing, but I think I have to get this off my mind. Stop coming to the TL and try to guilt trip niggas because they're dropping opinion. They are trying to them, they don't understand what's going on behind the scene. Bro, we don't fucking care what's going on behind the scenes. You cannot tell us what's going on behind the scene. All we care about is what is happening on the TL. So you expect niggas to have opinions and be like, my opinion as regards this won't go far because I do not know. Please, I'm going to end up. Please. I just need to get this off my mind. A lot of them have been doing it.
Point. Say it again. A
lot of them have been, and I'm talking about the big men in Israel, and it's getting me pissed. Bro, I'm not working in native. Why do you expect me to have my opinion based on what's going on behind this thing? If all of you cannot tell us what's going behind this thing, then what we're going to talk about is what is happening on the TL.
They won't do miracle, brother. They won't do miracle. I don't understand it.
Bro, they are telling, and it would have been a different ball game if either of the petitions, because they were eating at something at the point that it was a sexual harassment, whatever, but from the black end, and none of them has brought any evidence as regards sexual harassment, which is funny. Yeah, just all of you are looking for sympathy, and one person was able to get the sympathy better than you want to trip us. It's dumb as fuck. And lastly, on the petition thing. From a legal standpoint, I think what they are doing, what Blaqbonez team are trying to do is to look for settlement out of court. I think they're seeing us that from this almost the same angle. At the end of the day, they're going to settle out of court, use ADR, and before you know it, nobody's going to court again. I think that's what they're trying to do. Thank you very much.
Okay, now if you real quick before you leave, I know you dropped some good sentiments here. I think one of them is the point about the evidence or the lack of evidence to some of the allegations that have been made, right? Are you speaking specifically to the allegation against Blaqbonez regarding the sexual harassment case?
So I don't know if you followed, but at the point when that piece started, what Odumodu was tweeting was literally eating at. Okay, if I were to interpret, it was eating at Blaqbonez involving in a sexual harassment.
He was alluding to it at the time, right? He didn't necessarily
at the point, and I was so, and that was even why at the point I think I stopped tweeting about it. I feel like it would be disrespectful to whoever the victim is. Yes, making this a rap.
Exactly. Okay, wait. So on that point that you just said right now, isn't the call for evidence even much more crazier to even say, because considering the sensitivity of it. You want to see evidence of those allegations?
In all sincerity, with the extent at which this whole beef has gotten into, do you think if there's an actual evidence as regards sexual harassment, these niggas wouldn't have put up with it?
No. But it's,
you know what I'll push back on that.
It's in the court.
And I'll say this. When it comes to especially cases of sexual harassment, you are not the one that has
bro. You don't. It's the victim. You're not owed evidence, right? Bro.
But here's where I will say something that is very different. I will tell you this: while you might not be licensed to see the evidence of said such and such, you are not the court of law. That's not your business. What I do believe is important is that if you're going to accuse somebody of sexual harassment, make it clear that you are calling them out for that and not cyberbullying or whatever you want to call it.
Thank you very much.
But Belema, it was listed.
The reason why I say that is that while you might not have, I am not owed the evidence, Nineveh is not owed the evidence, none of you here are owed that evidence. What you are owed is to know the people you are interacting with. Right? And so while you might not be owed the evidence, you are owed the information. And so
Belema, can I ask you a question?
If somebody said that Blaqbonez is X, Y, and Z, and they have proof that he is, they should take it to court. Let them judge that in court, while also telling us this is the reason why we are not, this is why we are beefing. Let us know why we are beefing.
Belema, can I ask you a question? Based on what you just said. Now, you just said if. Now, based on the reality of things, that there's not been evidence brought to the TL, and I'm not even looking for anything. I'm not saying public judgment or whatever. Now, the reality is that there's nothing brought to the TL yet. Can we blame the commenters? I mean, the TL niggas dropping their opinion for not
There's nothing
saying
wrong with
things
dropping
sometimes.
your opinion, and there's nothing wrong with me saying that your opinion is trash because you know girl owes
No,
you
no, no.
the
I'm
evidence
not
of
saying you're saying
anything.
that.
Yeah.
I'm just saying from the point of niggas coming
I'm
out to
saying
say
that
that
they have a right to
everybody.
say they want the evidence, and I have a right to say they are wrong for asking for the evidence. They are not entitled to.
I get you though.
Okay,
I
okay.
get you. Though. I don't want to I get you.
As things stand, as far as I know because we're brushing over it like slightly, but as things stand currently, the allegations against Blaqbonez are in the courts and in battle with who is saying what exactly, because Blaqbonez has come out to deny the allegations, and essentially, I don't think OD is in this is in a position to even allude to that allegation himself. Like, he can't even speak on it. It's not his place, and I'm sure there's a clear reason why. There's an obvious reason why he can't, because he has been alluding to it, but instead
he has been alluding, but it's not his place to speak.
It's not a place to speak on it. So when I'm hearing case of like of trying to demand more evidence or more things to for him to stand on, because he's also alluding to that the truth to come out. Like, let's be cautious of what we're requesting. Let's think of the context in the matter of what exactly we're requesting. Now, if there's other cases between both of them that OD is alluding towards him, between both of them, sure, you can push him for the evidence. But if it has something to do with somebody else, in that situation, then yeah, I don't think it's on us to really.
I would like to round up on this. I would like to round up with this, please. Also, you asking investors from the other end to come and support you and push your fight.
Yeah,
it's also one of the dumbest asks you ever asked in this fight. Because I can ask a label boss to support you and drop their artist and come out. But what?
It doesn't. It doesn't help. It doesn't help.
He called out the president of Short City. He called out Abushi to come out and support him. That's dumb as fuck. What are you expecting?
You guys remember?
No, he called out the president.
No, he posted Abuchi
CEO. He didn't call him out. He just said
he did call.
He called out Abuchi now. Come on.
He called out the president.
Listen. Let's not deceive ourselves on facts, bro. Like, this is not a debate. Like, we're not debating what happened or what. Like, it's clear. OD had come out against Abuchi and MI, and Abuchi is the CEO of Chocolate City. MI, I'm not sure his affiliation currently with Chocolate City.
He's the best rapper in Nigeria and also a benefactor to Black. Yeah. So.
Yeah. So this is the best rapper in Nigeria. So, like, okay. If we can now discuss the MI attack. Like, let's have that discussion now, because someone brought it up.
It deserves it. Good night. It deserves it. Good night.
Real fast.
All right. Yeah. Who's the other speaker after
a lot of people that want to speak, please. So if you are up here and
don't worry, Belema, we're gonna be dropping.
Speaking,
we're gonna be
please drop. Thank you very much. I truly appreciate it.
Appreciate you guys.
But to the MI point of it all,
yes,
I think it is interesting to mention MI, not because he even if he doesn't hold a specific position in Chocolate City anymore. I think it is very interesting to call him forward when your beef is with one specific person. And I think that's my issue with OD's statement here is when you crash out heavily. So people call me wrong for doing this, but I'm going to call you out your name because you are not my OG. You are this. You are not. You can't speak to this. You do all of that. And I think that's my issue with the statement. The crash out is heavy.
Okay.
The statement is calmer.
Okay.
It doesn't reconcile any of the previous things or takes that were given, right? And so I think that's where my issue is, because what do you want an MI to do? Why did they not, when you were crashing out, why did somebody not call the people from Native Records to come out? Why did they not ask where's TZ?
Yeah.
Like, Why? So these are the things that I think are very interesting, but that's the MI of it all. You all can go ahead.
All right. Did someone want to take on the MI moment?
I mean, I can.
Yeah, Taj. Let's hear from Taj. What's good?
Actually, yeah. To be honest, not much said. But I kind of said it all. I think, and the other guy that was here, that is Odie's blood. I think, even though he's obviously trying to he's signing his blood, right? But I think he has also said things that just answer a lot of these questions, right? When you are playing these sports, right, and you're an emotional guy, it tends to go this way, right? You don't think logically a lot of times.
Not
it's just
calculated.
kind of more. Sorry?
It says not calculated. It's just
you're not calculating enough, because even from your reactions, the questions you're asking, it's like, brother, you honestly can't expect an MI to not. Max he would do is be silent and try and resolve things behind closed doors. But if you expect some form of public support for you against an artist that he's invested in, I think that's hilarious.
So okay, so is his gripe with MI the fact that MI didn't come out publicly, or the fact that MI didn't intervene behind closed doors?
His gripe with MI is he said, according to what he said specifically, is that MI watched them lie on him. Right? Like MI stood as they lied and spewed things that were not true about him. So what would that mean?
So it's into the public realm that he wants MI to.
So basically what you're saying is that MI should come out and say, hey, Blaqbonez, stop lying on OD. Or at least cautioning behind closed doors and say,
maybe cautioning behind closed doors.
Please don't lie against OD. Brother. I don't
like
know
this is rap. We need to be honest. Don't lie.
Like these are not real. Like why not? This is not simulation, brother.
Yeah, I think OD has a very and you guys, we've seen this in almost every controversy.
You know what? OD is almost like a walking contradiction, which is not wrong, right? Because that's life. Like we're all like this. Like we all like when you are the emotional type, a lot of things contradict with you because you are real. OD is real. Like and I'm sure there's one. I'm not saying Blaqbonez isn't, but at least I'm speaking for OD in this situation. And the way he has crashed out, right? He's a human being. Like this is not a nigga that
he's a very
He's
not super.
He's just acting as a human would in just like maybe when you fight with your babe.
It's like every emotion he has, he shares it. He doesn't hold back.
He shares
and he just shares out everything.
I've even been privileged to witness it firsthand. I've seen OD crash out firsthand before, and I've seen him resolve the issue in 10 minutes. Right? And you own up to the fact that you know what, I crashed out and I'm valid, but maybe I reacted a bit too harsh.
Yeah.
So he's like that, right? But then again, you are playing against scary people, man. Like those CC like, bro, AQ, CC, those guys are
the most strategic, the most calculated you could ever be.
They've been in the game for a long time.
Bro,
like if they're not new,
they know how to play the fuck out of this game. Like if as anything, I think it's clear that anybody that goes into any issues with these guys, just watch your back because they know exactly what they are doing, right? And OD is already not somebody that has a lot of public perception.
Yeah.
He doesn't have.
They played into it. He doesn't have a lot of good wills with like, especially on the internet.
He's like Burner, right?
Especially on the internet. Yep.
If Burner goes into beef with anybody else, Nigeria will not support Burner, no matter what happens. Like it's just whether they bring out the evidence to the whole world, it's not save the fact that people will just be like, it's not that guy. I bet you should go away. Do you understand?
Yeah.
So I think it's all those things, but so yeah, I just think OD personally can, and I think this will be a teaching moment for him. I think OD has moved like a student of the game. OD has moved serving people. OD has moved giving everybody the respect they deserve. OD has moved for the love of the game. And I think the next phase OD should enter, he should move a lot more gracefully and he should understand that this game is there's a different, this is no more OD in who stay with his guys and they fight and then they come back and hug. No, people will do irreparable damage to you to protect their investments and their assets. It's as simple as that. Nobody cares what happens to that person. My investment must be protected, and I'm going to win this because guess what? I will benefit financially from it. And I think this is a different reality for OD. OD operates on a on a street code, on a I'm real, I'm this, I'm crash out. If I'm wrong, I'll apologize. But I would have already done my shit. If I felt
That crash out must crash out.
yeah, like I will
That doesn't
react.
work, child.
I'll react and I would apologize after. Do you understand? Because I'm a real guy like that. In the moment I was angry and I said my mind, and I'm going to think later and I'm going to figure it out. But unfortunately, at this height, it's only going to get better for him.
Yeah,
they don't play it like this, man. Like, bro, like it's not even. You get to a level you realize that power is not by muscle, right? It's really in just how you play it and how you can win the game. And I think this will be a teachable lesson for OD specifically. For them, Black, they seem to have sort of landed heavy blows here, and everybody's spiraling. I think what OD would do, from what I think OD would do, is what he did already. The post, I think OD is going to. That's always how. At least the one me, I've witnessed him in this kind of situation before. It starts off like this and he ends up at, you know what? Let everybody move on. I see Black and OD being friends at some point. I don't know about the AQs and the MIs
Friends is crazy. Cordial, maybe. Friends is crazy.
Bro, trust me, Belma, these guys can end up being guys. I like it for both of them specifically. I manifest that I know it will happen. I just think on a higher level when it comes to like the OGs, I think with MI AQ, I think the relationship might be damaged to a very large extent.
Yes, it is.
AQ doesn't like somebody that gives a fuck. That guy does. I don't think he cares. But I just hope that they can let this shit die down, because now it's getting messy. Everybody's in, there's court, there's arrest, there's that. Nobody, like, none of these things we should be debating on Twitter because we don't know shit, bro. We're not there, we're not in those rooms, we're not together, we don't know what's going on. And anybody that is expecting that evidence, all that details we brought to Twitter is just like, bro, it's not gonna happen.
It's not.
Why are you looking for
Max, you will get it in doses and that fits people's agenda, but that's about it. So don't get emotionally invested in things like that. Just focus on the even though I know it's not maybe fully a rap beef, but let's focus on those teachable lessons, like I said. And I think everybody should move like that. Everybody should be smart about how you react in everything you do. Like, it just shows you that this P is not a I react and I can just correct my reactions later. And now there's actual consequences for this type of things. Brand damages will be done, reputations will be done, money will be hurt.
Yeah.
Especially if it gets too messy. People will pull out of certain things, and you don't want to get that. You don't want to go that route. And like I said, and just knowing the kind of person I think OD is, OD will step back from this thing. No matter how much he's the guy represent, I think he will end up stepping back. And Black.
This statement today kind of showed him pulling back.
Yeah, and Black too is Black. I don't think Black is a carefree guy. That guy just wants to make his money, ball, and chase babes and chill, bro. Like, just not like.
I think all you need to know about Black is from his early days online, right? It's very much that troll kind of nigga.
And he has
Blaqbonez is a troll, and he's just
but he has kind of evolved.
He has even grown.
He has evolved from
that.
It's crazy because
he said if it was 2019, he would have been
exactly.
Memes.
Yeah, because it's crazy because what OD is doing, even though in a different way, Black dissed AQ.
Yeah.
Black dissed AQ. Black
dissed everybody, man.
He dissed everybody.
He dissed the whole world. Yeah, do you understand? Like, best rapper in Africa, that era where he was just
do you understand? So it's
like I said, BRIA.
Yeah, like it's all of those things, and you learn and you just you grow from it, right? At the end of the day, and I hope OD does. I hope Black moves on, which I know he would, because I don't think that guy cares for this thing as well. I think he wants us to win this shit and make his money and So I think they will be cool at some point, but please don't get too invested in all these other sentiments.
Yeah, man. Yeah, no, that was great, Taj. I think because it boils down to a lot of things, and you can see it in almost every OD controversy. Go back to the cast verse controversy. Go back to MC Oluomo. There's a way that you can always stand your ground from OD's perspective, but somehow he lashes out and kind of pours fuel into the fire and escalates and
I just think that
does
a crash out
and does a bad job even defending himself, because the MI situation just became this unnecessary part of the story. Even though yes, it's a human reaction to
like
it's a very human it's a very human reaction. What he was feeling at the time is like, yo, there's all this character assassination happening, and I thought we were guys. It's the level of betrayal in his eyes that he just feels like he has to lash out one way or the other. When in actuality, you
don't have to go far. Go back to earlier, OD and Dio.
Yeah.
I was gonna bring that up.
Yo, Bellama, can I say something?
Yeah, real quick. Inside.
When does it stop a rap beef when you're trying to actually take food from somebody's table? Do you understand what I'm saying? You're posting a video with the first of all, you're posting a video when your album drops and when your music video drops, and you put the narrative and say, "Oh, you're a misogynist. No amount of PR." You're doing that. You're not. That's not beef anymore. You're trying to take food off his table. You know what you're doing.
I see,
like Taj. I agree with everything you're saying because it's business. Nobody cares about you being a real nigga. Like, destroy your character.
So, bro, like I would say something, right? You say you're OD's family, right?
Yeah.
And you should know some things happen behind closed doors, right?
Yeah, he knows that,
right?
He knows.
So if you know all those things happen behind closed doors, has OD not also pushed a line? Do you understand? So everybody does what they have. Like everybody has gone below the belt to hurt the other person. There's nobody.
There's no saint here. There's no saints.
Yeah, there's no saint here.
Nobody's a saint. No. Yes. No.
So
but why are you doing that? Why are you doing that when you're about to push when your album drops?
Because I want to.
It's strategy now. It's strategy, bro. Come on.
Sorry, please, may I?
It's strategy right there, bro.
May I just ask a simple question?
That's true.
It's strategy.
I just want to put a simple line here.
Yeah.
This idea that he wants to take what's it called from somebody's table, something. If you like Jim dropped, Pussy Niggas dropped. What's the other one that dropped? There's like 3 diss songs that
on our way.
My man dropped like 3 or 4 diss.
But now that this guy actually sees it though, like trying to
2 a.m. in Paris dropped, 2 a.m. in London dropped.
2 in London, I mean.
But okay. Can I be the snarky rap technical person here and say I don't know if this were
freestyle.
I don't know if they were diss records the same way ACL was.
Okay, fine. They were not diss records.
Because
they were.
Because I know.
Some of them were
they were short.
Like this record,
a diss record is fully dedicated. A full song is dedicated to a person. And it has you have your target there.
Regardless whether it was a diss track or a subliminal record, it doesn't really matter to me.
Yeah.
This entire idea that he's taking food off of somebody's table, they're trying to paint somebody a certain way. I just don't believe, okay, how do I put this? We cannot have been people who have watched the rap game, right? And now be thinking that when in a rap beef, I'm supposed to be protecting you and your interest. I don't give a damn about your damn
Once again, I would like to re-inform you people about one of my personal favorite rap beefs of all time. It was such a big rap beef that it changed the gun laws in New York. Foxy Brown and Lil Kim, they were shooting niggas in the streets outside the radio station. You people are going to beat FM and promoting your music, and they're not shooting you outside, and you are not grateful.
But they slapped. What is wrong with you people?
But they were physical.
They are beating each other.
Hey, we don't know. Hey guys,
we don't want to talk about it. It's just music. They changed a whole state. Laws.
We're not presenting any information
but
isn't out
wait,
there.
Bellama, speaking on this, right? We don't support this, right?
It's not about supporting. It's about telling me. It's about telling me that there's a difference between something being personal and something being rap beef.
I feel like beef
once
should
it
be
became
in the music,
made it into rap beef, it became personal.
Chibi,
it was always one and
the
same.
Anyway,
this is the problem. I think this is the problem we're always having about this whole rap beef scenario. I don't think there has ever been a rap beef that has existed in this life
that was never personal.
It
was always personal.
Yeah.
It always is personal.
Why do you want?
Bellama and Pepe, I want to ask you guys something, right?
Chibi,
are you guys supporting like throwing? Because obviously, I'm saying that
there's battles and there's
like,
beefs.
okay,
There's battles and there's
okay,
beefs.
you're saying that it's part of the
Don't get
culture.
it. Don't get
Fair
it
enough. Fair
confused.
enough.
I
There's
am not
battles and
saying
there's beefs.
you should throw hands. I'm not saying you should beat each other up. What I am saying is that you cannot come and tell me that rap beef is not personal. It was and always will be
It's
personal.
personal, it's emotional.
We literally just left a whole rap beef.
Yeah, it's Drake. Yeah.
You know,
They call that man a pedophile.
Yeah.
That's what
I'm
they
big
do.
my
Drake.
go beat that one.
For
Man.
2 years straight.
But man, let me speak on this. Thing
Yeah,
real quick,
I
you guys will let me
want to hear from Chibi. Yeah, let's hear from Chibi.
Thank you. So what I want to first say is that, you know, unlike most people, I actually do like Udi, right? I like his music. I like the kind of person he is. Like,
I'm sorry, unlike most people.
But like on the flip side, right? My problem is like the crash out, right? When you crash out and then you like go back and say, oh, maybe I shouldn't have done this, and it brings me back to like that Pretty Boy Dio situation. Like, I remember looking at that crash out. He was calling him a pig. Like, there was just some words you don't use. Like, and I'm just thinking, like, bro, it's one thing to disagree and be like, oh, this person is a fuck nigga. This person, I don't really like them, but calling the greatest rapper in Nigeria like a rat and like setting words or even painting them out. Like, if you're going to call out MI, then you know you need to call out MI like properly. Like, oh, this is what he has done, and that's why I'm not.
I agree with you. I agree with you on that one. Like, make it clear exactly. Well, then again, it's all up in the air. But I wanted more clarity on the MI attack, because the MI attack with what with what we do know right now, it doesn't hold up. It doesn't make sense to
Let me just land that point real quick here. So basically, what I'm trying to say is that, like, and it's even still with that like Dio situation, because that one, I think it was people were talking behind your back, and I'm like, if for example, MI was sitting on the fence in the situation, wasn't being as open, like, isn't it better to like speak behind closed doors? Is this something that needs to like blow up to this extent? Like, again, it's like, does the reaction like weary, like, is it equal to what you're angry about? Like, and that's my problem with OD. And also, like, speaking on the greater thing, I like, now that this whole thing has been painted, I can see how you know, Chocolate City got like a better of OD in that whole, they painted a narrative and now he's almost backed up into a corner. I wish they just kept it like strictly music without like painting the narrative as dark. Because now that I think about it, OD is going to probably have to like do a lot of work to come out of that image. It's not like the car situation or the Dio situation. No, this is like people actually think of you in a certain way. So, you know, how do you actually break? So that's my only little worry about that. And hopefully if there's a sexual assault victim, I hope that she's, you know, she's taking care in all of this and there's justice there actually, because artists get away with a lot in those things. So yeah, I think that's my submission on that real quick.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I just hope that, I mean, I think as we've seen in everything, it will go off. Obviously, the stain will be there, but they just need to go back to the music and drop hits, man. Everybody be fine.
They do,
and,
but unfortunately, we still have.
Has never hurt a nigga's pockets. It's not today that people don't like OD and he has been fine, so it's fine. It's okay.
And there's still an allegation that I don't even know if we will get to the crux of it, but. Yeah, it's.
But we're not getting to the crux of anything. See, if there's anything that this thing that should tell you that nothing will be proven.
If the courts, if the courts don't come out with,
bro, nothing will be proven. Nobody will say anything. We go just use everybody go just speculate, and go after like 1 week we'll move on.
Yeah, if you like Jim, Odumodublvcck pull up with him. I think the solution to all of this is that OD does not need to react to or respond to everything. I think he needs a burn. His reactions are very big.
They know the third person. Bro, even burner as big as annoying. If that's the final.
It can be a crash out.
Do you know what's crazy?
Even burner being the final boss of crash out.
But do you know what's crazy? There was a part of this like scenario that I was kind of even thinking maybe OD had shown some level of quote unquote growth by taking a step back and being quiet. I was surprised. Was in the middle of that ACL. There was a window between that ACL moment where it was like really big. OD basically acted like it didn't happen. Was just posting his own industry machine stuff, and at that moment I was like, okay, maybe we'll see the different side, a different side of him, but to then see what eventually happened with the MI situation. I think the MI situation obviously makes defending or even coming back to to look at the matter. It makes it harder on this side. But
Emmanuel,
definitely, yeah.
The only reason why he cares is because that video was posted. He doesn't even care about the diss. I don't think he cares about the diss.
I think he ignored that
It's
video
just the
for a
video that
while.
paints him.
He ignored the
What video
video
are you
for a
speaking
while.
on? Sorry.
Okay, the
No,
video.
there was a
Yeah,
video,
no, but-
somebody from
The
Chelsea.
video.
He ignored it for a while, but he
Yeah.
lashed
I
out.
That's a good point, actually. I'm not gonna lie. Like
Bro,
that
somebody-
narrative was very
Bro,
What
they're
happened
painting
was
a bad
the
narrative
week,
on him
the
now.
week
Yeah.
before the album dropped, was when the video with Maureen.
No, the day.
It was the day. It was
It's the
almost
same
the
day,
day. It was the
whatever.
same day. It was the
Same
same
day,
day.
yeah.
The day the album
Yeah.
dropped was the day the video with Maureen
And
came out.
it looked convincing. It looked very convincing because
Yes.
obviously
That was a
video-
master
that video
class
was
now.
a
We
whole
talked
lot of
about
nothing
it.
but
Masterclass
show something.
strategy.
Yeah.
Those guys are smart.
it looked very
That video
convincing
was a whole
because
lot of nothing but show something.
yeah,
Yeah.
And
yeah.
it was
And-
enough for the people that don't like Odi to run with.
Yeah.
Just-
Yeah, and I think
Yeah, I
that's
don't believe that it was a whole lot of nothing, but let's shall continue.
I don't know,
Sorry.
definitely not nothing. I
It's
think that there
like-
was
like-
it painted a
I'm so
picture
sorry.
clearly.
It's
No.
because you people are
Painted a
men.
crazy
Pepper and
picture.
I are on the same page. If like three men are in your face like that, no,
Like if
please,
three niggas
actually
are
move
running up
away
to a
from me.
woman, like what
Actually
exactly
get
is going
out.
on here? Even if
Quite
you don't plan to do
honestly,
anything, what
no.
exactly are you doing? Like,
Yeah,
Like,
but then,
why
but
you
then,
like
but then
this?
Pepe,
No.
they are there for Odi, though, not her.
Okay, that's
I'm
great.
not saying
Good
that
for
they're
them.
not there for OD. That's not the point. My point in all of this is that the person you have beef with is not in the premises.
No, he
So
was
you
there.
run up
Dude.
No,
on-
he was
He was
there.
there.
Okay. Go and
Okay.
find
Not
him.
say that Black
Go and
wasn't
find
there.
But then
him.
that's
He
the
was
point
there
that
and
I am
that
not
video
him.
was
That's
Go
the-
and
He was
find
actually
him.
dead.
to paint
No,
this.
Touch, hold on a second. My
That's
understanding
like
was
you're not
Black
hearing
was
what
at-
Pepper is saying.
Black was at the event, but
He's
then he
there.
left.
Go and
So he
find
was there
him.
and he wasn't anymore. Then you're
Go
trying to
and
run
find
up
him.
on
Baba, they
his...
hide for
Don't face
real.
me.
Yeah,
But
I'm
wait,
not saying
Go
he
and
wasn't
this
find
even
him.
Baba they
wasn't
hide. So why would they face him? The
hiding.
manager will be woman.
That's
Like
what
That's
I
why?
am saying.
No, now
It's not a
even the video,
competition.
doesn't show that he faced
So
her.
even
now.
if
Face
It
Did
was
they face each
it was
other now?
replay. It was
Ah,
replay.
ah.
Guys, it
Come
was
on.
replay. It was
Come
replay
on,
mostly.
that there was
but-
It
somebody
was
standing
replay.
in
It
the
wasn't
middle.
him.
Come
It
on.
Yeah, let's not
him.
get into that. Let's not do
Okay,
that.
please.
But let's
First
not
of
get
all,
into that.
let's calm down. There were two videos. I know you want
Thank
to
you.
blame replay.
Yeah.
Odi was there too. Odi was.
Oh, Odi was
Yeah,
there.
but-
Odi was there.
Odi was in her face
Odi
as
said,
well.
"No
She
touch
literally
me."
is
We
saying
said,
that
"You
she
won't
wants
touch me."
to
That's what he
leave,
said.
and then
said,
he
"Don't touch
turns
me."
back and he faints on her. Like, and I'm like, why are you even doing that? Like, you guys want to make it seem as if this thing is nothing.
But it's okay. It's okay. You don't worry.
very
It's
much
that's
so.
the
Yeah,
essence
It
of
might
the
be
video.
nothing.
Let's-
See. It might be nothing to you, but it is very much something to me. Please, because don't ever like. I will actually.
Like, don't
scream.
ever run up.
I
to
will
me
just
when I
start
have
screaming.
anything.
Yeah,
And
definitely
it's actually
intimidating.
awful.
Like there's no question
Like,
about
I
that
will
one.
Like,
There's
start
no
I'm not
screaming.
saying
comment.
that he was abusive, but he had definitely attempted to intimidate, and that is an issue. I don't
Like,
get
why are
why
you
we're
trying
making
to
this seem as if
intimidate a woman? What is wrong with you?
a
Like,
woman like
Okay,
you.
I want to say
Anyway.
something, but I don't want to say something.
but
Just pray,
see,
just pray.
here's
Anyway,
what
let's-
I will
let's-
say.
yeah,
Here's
let's-
what
let's
here's what
pray.
I will say.
Yeah, let me
We
Let's
will
pray.
move on because we have other people that
Yeah,
have
we have some new speakers.
real fast. Dari, please
Dari,
go
man,
ahead.
what's good?
I'm good, man. How you doing?
Good.
Yeah. I think a lot of speakers have already touched on a lot of things, but generally, I think I already spoke about it. Where I mentioned that I think they were baiting OD from the onset, and they already knew like the kind of person they were working with, and he really just fell for everything, basically. And yeah, definitely, I think he needs to be more careful going forward. But I also think that in this whole premises, if he was saying he was sort of fighting for someone, I think he sort of like became what he was fighting against, which rubs off the wrong way in general. Because like if you were fighting for, I don't know the details.
Intimidation
but
or
we've seen things
cyberbullying.
like-
Abused
Yeah,
on some level,
Yeah,
sir.
or cyberbullying. That's to keep. Yeah.
Yeah. So you sort of like became that thing
Yeah.
in the end. If that thing was so wrong,
No facts.
how you align yourself become that and all of those things. I know it's tricky because you can say like the courts should handle certain things and all of those things. We know how the justice system is, but like you can't be judge, jury, and executioner. So I think that's where he got it wrong and all of those things. So I think definitely he has to move way smarter.
probably not get someone to have access to his Twitter, because I think most of like the crash outs are basically on Twitter these days. So like restrict yourself and all of those things, because in the long run, if Black was saying some certain things where he was saying anytime I need PR and all of those things, he'll just do certain things, and it was really like, oh, and it has really played out because he's been pressing the buttons, and I don't think it has failed him once. So definitely he has to move with way more intention. There are people out here that are crazy and all of those things. With the crash out with I found it very weird. Because funny thing is, there was an MI interview that I saw where they were asking him certain questions about Odumodu, and he answered those questions very respectfully, like someone that had a relationship with Odi. And I was even quite shocked, because like I was thinking, oh, are you picking sides and all of those things. So, but he was saying, oh, like Odi has the right to tell his stories the way he sees it, and
that was before all of this, by the way. Just making it clear for anyone. The video you're referring to, this were way before. Like,
I mean, there was the video from earlier this year where Odi was giving praise to
the Declan Rice situation. It was responding to Declan Rice.
Like there's been a lot of different things. So I don't think there was anything. I don't think
Emma has spoken since the last show. I don't think Emma has said any. I'm just making that clear. So it's not.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying, like, with that kind of relationship, I think if anything goes wrong, I don't think the TL is like the best place to resolve it. You can definitely reach out and all of those things. So I think the kind of things he's been trying to do are things that he has seen happen and rub him the wrong way, but he's also trying to repeat those actions. So it's like someone mentioned, or like I've alluded to, he's sort of like a walking contradiction in the end. He evokes Jesus and he's doing some crazy shit. So anyways, I hope he learns. I hope it's been an interesting hip hop moment and all of those things. But I hope if they're victims, they can get justice and all of that. But
let's hope they are.
One more point. I think the whole court thing. Someone mentioned they're trying to settle Blaqbonez thing out of court, but I also think it's a legitimate route to go through. If somebody is harassing you and you don't intend to take matters into your hands, I think it's logical that you also take the matter to court. So yeah.
You said out of court.
No, to court.
Oh, okay. I was just making they're taking it to the court.
They're harassing them too and all of those things.
And
they want to go by the books. It's logical for them to also make complaints and all of those things.
Yeah. All right. Appreciate everyone so far. I think we've done a good amount of balanced conversation around this, but we still have some speakers that would like to chime in.
Yes, gingerbread.
Sorry, real quick. Adeayo and Genio, real quick.
No, wait.
We've not had them speak.
Yeah.
But I'm not sure. Adeayo, what's good, bro?
If you like gym, Odumoko pull up with a pin. Posture also. If you like, carry Kotikop. Posture also. I know they play on that level. You know what? The truth cannot stay
pull up with a gun, AK-47.
Sooner or later, the truth will come out.
Yeah.
You know, some people say it's a strategy, it's a game. They know it's a game. Some think it's a game. Some believe it's a game. Yet they understand the effects, the implications. They've emphasized on that, talk about it. Yet they admit it's a game. You know, the truth cannot stay hidden for long.
Yeah.
There can only be speculation. It's sad. It's unfortunate. It's almost inevitable. Odi was calling out MI, Nigeria's greatest rapper. It's not the first time he's been called a rat. but it's just a shame that he's been called a rat again by someone who looks up to him, and we're all disappointed. Why did he do that? Why did he do this? It's a shame, but sooner or later, I guess perhaps we all know the truth someday. So, shout out to everybody.
Hey man,
Blessings,
listen,
man.
yeah, I mean, there's more. They
Oh
could.
that one shocked me.
See,
What?
listen, man. Listen, that's the thing about situations like this.
And there
It's
you
not.
said, if you go and rap about it, be about it.
Yeah, man.
You know?
As
Pull
situations
up with
about.
your pain.
I mean, even with the information we do know, like at pre-crash out or at least during the crash out and post-crash out, the crash out, let it be known that MI had been on the fence, quote unquote, right? And then.
Sorry, I have a question to this thing that you just said. Is it that MI has been on the fence or MI has been quiet?
I said quote
those
unquote.
are two different
I said
things.
quote unquote because in MI and in Odumodu's statement afterwards today, he said he tried to fix, or at least the statement says. Let me know paraphrase, but let me paraphrase. He tried to fix it in the right way by going through the right channels with people with influence and power in the discussion, right? And they did not help, or they did not rectify the situation. They did not intervene, quote unquote. That's essentially what the lash out is. If there's anything beyond that, I don't know. Like, if that makes it very questionable, because even if it's just based on that, like it makes all the sense in the world that they would not like make situations any. They'll definitely side with their investments. Like, bottom line, the level of expectation that he had for them is frankly it's not going to happen. And I think he must have had a very close personal relationship with him for him to feel slighted by this, because it's almost a no-brainer that MI would react this way, based on the situations that we do know now, knowing that he's very much in that camp. So yeah, man, it just lives. If there's anything beyond that, we don't know though, because of how things are sounding recently. I think we might have to change tune if we are given more information. But based on what we do know, though, I think it was overblown. It was overblown for a first reaction. But anyway, appreciate it, Adeayo, bro. Jinio, I know you hadn't gone yet. What you feel? How you feeling, bro? What's the situation? Jinio, are you there? Is Jinio with us? That's unfortunate. Real quick.
I am Genio.
Real quick. Ade, because we haven't heard from Ade, and then we'll close with Ginger. Ginger, I bet maybe no chop my head. We just haven't heard from new speakers. That's why I'm just prioritizing new speakers. Okay.
Ade, what's up?
What's poppin', y'all? How y'all doing? Everybody good?
Yeah, we're good.
All right, cool. I'm about to be on some bullshit. So let's start with the. I want to state my facts first.
Okay.
I am an OD hater. I want to put
Oh
it
yeah,
out
we do
there.
know. We do know. You
So
said it before.
because
we could tell.
wait.
We already know.
Because even they get other episodes where I don't address it directly. Now that he has addressed my own goats directly, I want to address my hate is very, very publicly directed to anybody on his family or his relative. My hate is very stated clear. I've been coding it since, but now you know. That's part one. I also think he's a terrible artist. That's
my
part
gosh!
two.
What a shocker!
He's a terrible what?
Listen,
for the overall body of work,
God,
and the number of tracks somebody has put out in the last maybe 3 years, I don't think the quality is that high in terms of like, especially if you use the rating scale of what the area that they have selected. It'd be like R&B artists that will be doing, Apala every, song. If you say you're a rapper and I cannot follow you in what you're rapping past 3 seconds, then, and your color must always be involved. Are you
one of those people? Wait, Velema. Are you one of those people that don't consider him a rapper?
No, he be rapping. He raps sometimes. Like when he feels like he raps. I know, but I think he and his team figured out early on that for you to be successful in that market, you can't be a jack of all trades. Like you can't be You have to be a jack of all trades. Sorry, and like
Gotcha.
not necessarily, and in their own case, they're the master of zero. But anyways, that's not why we're here. Now,
Oh,
the
God.
third factual statement I want to say is we need to stop. This is what there's a huge problem, a huge gap in this situation. One is we need to stop equating perceived talent, because I use perceived. I don't respect the talent. We need to stop equating that to being tactful. Like those two things
Right.
are not the
Right.
same.
Right. Yeah. For sure.
Our industry is littered with people that have bad character but they are talented. Seek is Daniel. But you know, all other people, we need to stop acting like, oh, because you're hot right now, it must mean that you might be a good person in the background. They're not one and the same.
Absolutely
And I
not. Yeah.
personally think that this person for years has proven that, like, the signs have always been there that this thing you're seeing now is not by mistake. Like, real character is like smoke, right? Like, you can hide it for a little while, but eventually it'll come out. And I think what you guys are seeing now, and you're going to see more of it when the wave eventually tips, because the people that can actually rap, or that actually have the talent that I believe that they have, the next wave is already coming. And I think that in the next year or so, they'll occupy those main slots, and they will do away with the people that are making Kalashos music. So I want to like make it very, very, very clear that none of this is surprising to me. I think if anything, I think that people that act the way he does when he's upset about things are usually a lot more insecure than they come off. And I think that when you now go as far as this, I think you just like you cross the line, and you're going to see. I predict that we're going to see a bigger crash out when the goodwill has completely shifted. Now, say whatever you want to say about MI. That's my goat. I want to put it out there. Let's be very, very clear. Mode 9 close second. But I think one thing that MI has managed to do, despite all of the scenario that has come with his labels and some people that have worked with him previously, he's always managed to maintain the goodwill of the people, right? Either that's by his silence or by just being one of the greatest of all time. Now, that type of direct act without following it up with enough evidence as soon as possible is just not helpful to you and your team. And this supports the claim of, can we start getting teams to have like intentional people that be having serious brain behind the scenes? Because somebody should have been like, guy, this thing you cannot. There are certain things that you
At this
can't
point,
do even when you're right.
At this point, it's not the OD model, right? The OD model is let's do away with all of that.
But that works in places that thrive on chaos. We're still a very pretentious country.
Oh, we thrive on chaos.
Not in the same.
We thrive on chaos.
I don't think it's in the same way.
No, I think part of the biggest appeal OD has is the fact that there's nobody controlling the streets. It's been a broader part of his brand.
If I can speak to this, I would say think about it the same way we think about Bonner, right? Like, Bonner is talented, but he will say what he wants. And we all know that he's going, like, sometimes it's a little off center. But,
No, trust me. We can easily sum up every OD controversy is that, hey, he needs a social media manager. He needs somebody to be controlling it.
Or just better character. I don't know.
Easily,
but
we could have said
what
this
ends
with
up happening is that in one day
situation.
he will wake up and then he will ask who changed his password. So, like... Quite honestly.
So the reality is, so let's like I know it's a weird place to be now, but the reality is that OD is not a social media control person.
I don't even think that's what think that's what I'm saying. I think if anything, one of the biggest pieces for him has always been, I'm about the art, I'm true to the game, and I'm going to make my bag. Like, I was coming for all of this, I'm going to take all of it. That's basically what. Am I wrong in making that claim? Like, I think that's something that he has made very obvious. That's fair to say, right?
Yeah, that's fair to say.
I don't think that this play falls in line with any of those three topics. I think if anything, you're giving people enough ammo to be like, we don't need that person, because eventually what's going to happen is, somebody mentioned this earlier about the bags, right? Eventually it's going to get to a point where, yes, you're big, quote unquote, but like the other thing that we want to say, to Belema's point that she just brought up real quick, I want to say about Burner is, Burner's runway has been further along for a lot of people. Like, he got to the point where he was like, oh, there's only a handful of you at the top of the game. he's still Odie's not at the top of that game. He's not. If you're ranking the most marketable people that people will like, oh, we can overlook your bad character or your crash out. He's not in the top, in my opinion, top 7, 8 in the industry, maybe even 10. So I don't think that you have enough in the bank to be saying.
That's debatable, though.
I personally don't
He
think
might
he
be
does.
top 10.
They might be, that's
Maybe
debatable, bro.
Again, if you're sneaking into number 9 and 10, and you're thinking that I have done something.
I mean, in the last 2 years, like,
I think there are people with brands that still generate more than him, but that's neither in here nor there.
Yeah, because of time.
Right? Yes, and that's fair. But like, eventually, what you now start doing is you're running on the back of a horrible 3 weeks. ACL drops. You go and do that stupid interview where you're tactless, insane. Even if they clip the wrong part,
we almost forgot that happened.
Like that shit was nasty.
So you have that, and then you have this. Literally every week for the last 3 weeks, you have done something that the industry can be like, what is this now? Like, you're not even doing anything to like kind of drop a video of something else to distract you. I don't freaking know. So I'll put all of that to say, I think that we always think, maybe it's the burner effect, right. But I can't think of anybody that we had that was right above burner at that level where everybody just blatantly knows that your brain used to touch, but you generate so much. You're so talented that like we have to tolerate it for however long you're going to be at the top. And I just don't think that Odie is the person that we have to tolerate. I think that it might be now, and we might only be seeing it because of this window that he's in and he's up. But I think that eventually, like at the beginning of the year, there's going to be fresh blood. There's going to be fresh names. There's going to be some people that catch the new wave, and they eventually move this. The last thing I would say though is, in whatever beef that you're in, we just saw this with the Kendrick Drake situation last year. If you cannot be dropping very tangible, hurtful things to women or marginalized communities or whatever the case is, and you're trying to leverage it in your beef, like it just doesn't make any sense. If you're going to go for someone, go for their head, for the things that is about them that you can validate and you can tell the whole world is like, I can point to this thing and this is the evidence of this thing. Don't be hiding behind some like rah rah rah, and then you now come and drop a statement that you now put in all lowercase. Now you can write in lowercase. Are you serious? Your whole statement is in lowercase? Don't annoy me.
Wait, when you guys are expecting the statement to be in all caps?
I mean,
right that
if
shit
you're going to be
uppercase.
about it,
Come on, man. Come on.
If you're going to be about it, be about it.
Come on.
Anyways, I rest my case for now.
Sorry, real fast. I have a question for Ade.
Hit me.
You said the new cats, the new people that are coming. You didn't use cats, but like essentially there will be another.
The new names.
Who do you see in front?
Honestly, I think that I think the next group that I would personally like tap on are going to be the next sort of wave of singers. I don't think they're going to be like rappers. So I think you're going to eventually, and please let's not talk about the other person we were talking about last week before I lose my mind even further. But
Ade, you're gonna have a long December, bro. Trust me, you're gonna have a long December, bro. I don't let you know.
See, let me tell you, when I get to Lagos, I only go to one show every year. Show Dem Camp.
I guess who's going to be on.
I follow.
Okay, and it will shock you when he jumps on that stage.
They'll bring him out
It will shock you. They will jump. It will shock you. You can't escape him, bro.
No, but
you said that tomorrow. Somebody okay now.
They'll bring him out tomorrow to do something. Bro, these guys are going to be on every stage in December, bro.
No.
It's almost confirmed.
I have no problem with that. I think eventually, in every the way we know how the system works, there are going to be people that you have to listen to that you just know it's just 1 December. I can guarantee that they're going to reach.
Okay. Stop. Let's not do that. You did it last week. You did it last week.
Don't worry now. You don't have to do too much. All you have to do is check
Ima, please let
bro.
right now.
Taj is right. We have Chakam.
Yo.
Don't worry.
Yo, every time, man. Yeah, bro. That's the thing. We've been saying this.
Instead of about Charlie's Latan, everybody. Don't worry.
Emmanuel, let him say
wait. Hold on. Let's be clear about something.
Okay.
My personal opinion.
We want to be clear now.
I can hate with my food chest. I could started by saying where my hatred lies. There are some people that they say a broken clock is right twice a day. I think that there's some people they go see day, but go day as it a day. You understand? It didn't day as it
I
go
don't
day.
day.
No, but nobody. nobody is as.
I start taking my screenshots. November 3rd,
we always wait,
2025.
hold on. We always say this, right? Like, let's use the whole burner crash out about the Coachella situation about my name was too small. Everybody wants their name to be the top one and the one in big fonts. I think that some people might still be there, but their name will be in little fonts. Or in the fonts that are not at the same punch. That's all I'm saying. And then I think we also had I personally feel like we had a lull of a year in terms of like the big dogs. I don't think Brenner's project was that great. If that, maybe somebody else can correct me.
Yeah.
I don't think like David is probably the one that like was the standout in terms of like impact, in terms of the record and everything. So I think you're going to see a re-up next year as well of those people, and like when they come out and occupy space, they usually take a lot of it, and then you have the very, very unavoidable Remas and the crew of them that are coming. I think you have to make space for the Ayamas, the Folas, and those crew. Like they're going to encapsulate a little bit more of that, so you might see a sound shift where we're still listening to a little bit of hip hop, but it's not the same way. That is my personal prediction.
Right.
Again, if he's headlining Kiniko, I know we did it. But the one way I would do, you find me there.
See, okay. There's a broader conversation we could have with that statement, but for the sake of time, we can.
No, but we don't have
keep
to
it
have
rolling.
it right now.
Yeah.
Can we please hear from Ginger?
Some Ginger, so we can actually bury this.
Yes, please.
Ginger, thank you for your patience.
Wow. Okay.
That's apologizing when we were break.
Wow.
We got man.
They find me for court all along. Anyways, industry machine, they say the machine don't be faulty. I think that somebody was making an excuse for OD, saying, oh, he crashes out. I think it was Taj said he crashes out, he tweets, and then he realizes his mistakes, and then he says, oh, I shouldn't have tweeted that, oh, for a 30-year-old plus man. How far now? How far? You cannot be doing that now.
You
How
say
far?
you're 30 plus.
How far now? No, it's not. It's like, how can you be saying that he's not? So are you trying to say now that?
Taj, I beg.
You know your crash out. If you check now, you don't say you don't crash out.
Oh, just crash out. Just crash out be scary, bro.
You notice how Ginger did not crash out before he started speaking.
Everybody they fall 30 plus for yeah. Where we don't say everybody crash out.
Just crash out is different.
I don't talk. You be artist now. Wait, Taj, wait, please. You be artist. They don't sign you to major label. Mind you, these two niggas are signed to majors. Not be say they sign you to one local label where they get ya. No, you guys are signed to labels that are signed to majors. Like you have a major backing. So Native, Def Jam, this one day Chocolate. I don't know if Warner is also backing him as well.
One day still in liberation with Warner or
no, I think that deal is off. I think that deal is off.
Okay.
Which deal is off? With which one?
No,
I'm not sure that this because I upload
I don't think the Warner.
The Def Jam. Okay,
yeah, because they went to court, bro.
With CC, yeah. I don't think
I don't think the Warner, but the Def Jam deal is still with Native, Nabi.
Yeah, I think so. Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, so I think that this whole unraveling is what I didn't like. First off, you are teased, poked, pussy on niggas, all this, da. Nigga comes out, drops his own diss record, calculates his own thing, drops his own whatever, drops his own clips, drops his own DMs. You are now getting shocked. You are now saying, oh, they didn't back you, they didn't do this. Nigga, are you kidding me? Drake said no crash out like this. You whine me. You know anticipate. So after the antecedent, now you build the antecedent already with all those sneak dissing. That everybody came on the team and say, oh, he's talking to Blaqbonez. Oh, he's talking to Blaqbonez. Oh, he's talking to Blaqbonez. And then the nigga now responds and then drop stuff. You did not go into the booth and then drop stuff for us to know that you can actually do this P called rap. Like annihilating, like go into the booth, drop your own shit. Let's see how good that shit really is. Like go hard. Let's see. You didn't do that. That's my annoyance with him. Like I like the nigga's music. I like his melody. I think he has probably one of the best melodies right now, Fam. The way he does his stuff. I don't like. It's not like I hate his records or whatever. Nah, I listen to industry machine. I listen to Radio Pool very well. But I will tell you something. I think this whole thing it just stems from first. If yes, I know there might be underlining and backyard stuff, no doubt, obviously, because that's what stems this thing. And I don't want to speak to that because we do not have the details for that. I do not have the details. We all here do not have the details. So I'm going to speak to what is in front of us, the rap, the whatever. If you know you can actually, if you say you be the rapper, and you be the face of rap because you actually brag that you're the face of rap, you're the one of rap, you have kept rap going, you brought rap alive, you kept it at number one. Good, fine. Oh yeah, show us going through that book, be going out because all those ones you dropped were snake dissing. You didn't actually dissing. So come out now, go into the booth, drop that dissing. Let's know. Oh, you can rap, you can more hear the bars, back to back, the more they can the way people were quoting, were doing quotables. Do you understand?
He didn't.
You're sounding like Samson right now. Anyway, let me keep going. I think you should come out because that's my own take. That's the annoyance. Then the unlovely. Then the guy when you carry mic for inside hall, you praise him, you say the MI, the God, the this, the that, the this, the that. Then you come here, they say be rat, be this, be that, be this. Like, bro, no now. Like we should not know now. At this, I don't. You should know how to move. You should. Funny enough, you should know that this industry is also sort of unforgiving, for a lot of things. I don't know how him and Pretty Dio reconcile because it's not me. They do all those things. Dio, I don't go reconcile with you. Facts. That's what I don't even know how they did that shit because
they reconcile with
kind of things he said to me. Yeah. I don't know how they reconcile because I don't know. Like
I'm sure. To be honest, I'm sure he really regrets a lot of things he said. Like I'm sure he does, but I don't know. I can't speak for the guy.
Bro,
but looking at the depth of
for Dio,
you have to regret that. You have to regret.
Ah, bro. Now they're show working for come now.
You have to regret that. But anyway, appreciate it, Ginger.
Anyway, let me just know. I want to wrap up. Yeah. I think next moving forward, because right now he's sort of like maybe throwing in the white flag or whatever. Why some people actually, I know some industry folks who also commented, like sneak comments saying the white flag is not thrown yet, that they are coming. So I'm expectant that they will come because certain people are saying the white flag hasn't been thrown yet. Why certain other crew who is on the other done that day too that's still coming, that there's more that's still coming. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Let's go.
The sad part about this more is that nothing about this more is about rap. It's just going to be messy rubbish and more lawsuits.
Exactly.
And nothing that any of us can prove or disprove.
Yeah.
So honestly, my interest in this beef has ended today. Bam, I don't find out. Anything will happen after this one.
My interest was in the music, and they didn't send me the music the way I wanted it. That's what I'm annoyed about.
For any rap again,
they did play into the rap for a bit,
because and then people love and like.
Anyway, guys, we still have to get to Show Dem Camp. We still have to get to a lot of the music we got, but we appreciate Ginger. I'm so sorry to anyone that still has, but we have to transition. But speaking of rap, rap duo, one of the best in my opinion, in the face of Nigerian hip hop, dropped an album today. I haven't touched it yet, but how is everyone feeling? It's been out. African Magik.
African Magik.
African Giant.
I swear. The boy that talked on the anyway, African Magik, that the new album by Show Dem Camp. What's the temperature? Has anyone listened? How are we feeling?
Of course, I've been listening.
BSH, our hip hop correspondent, open us the topic a bit.
My guy, man. SDC, you always find a way to get inspired, man. And I'm really impressed, man. Because I think I don't play on like maybe 2 or 3 times, and my love for the album, man, Yeah, even the high past the previous ones where I don't hear, except Buhari times, because that one are just different type of classic. You know. But what I've been hearing so far, especially the production, bro, crazy like.
Spax most of it, right? Or all of it?
Not all of it.
No, okay.
Most of it.
Nice.
Like that guy, that Sparks, that guy is always improving, man. Like the guy, they don't sabi the work finish, the perfection on this album for me personally. Is like there's one skip, there's no skip. I guess I can switch for Showdemcamp album normally. I feel like one or two. Then there's nothing I don't like here. All the features I don't know if it's expensive in the amount, but it sounds expensive in my ears, bro.
Yeah.
The one with Mereba, crazy song. She's crazily talented, amazing.
Nice.
All the songs banging. Lifestyle with Mologo. That one I love the beat a lot on that song. I don't even write on that beat. Crazy song.
Mad.
Yeah, like the album is really African. It's very, very good. Nice. Although the topic is they fluctuate with life and women normally, but it's a very good balance. The song African Magik with the South African lady. Man, I wish I feel just see that lady, man, just you give her a better hug and kiss. Because the madness when she do. And I Google she said enough.
She said.
Yeah, she said. She did well. I join the music when I don't hear, I just fall in love with her. Like she's good, very good. I love the South African vibe she put on the song. Like I like that song, very spiritual song too. I like the song, the beat. I like that song is really the self-titled song on the album is really, really good.
Yeah, Magic.
Yeah, Magic.
With Moonchild Sanelli.
Then something interesting. The what is the interludes? Creative, like everything makes sense. The girl, it's like they use one girl for all the interludes, right? Am I
Yeah.
Yeah.
That was really dope. And the girl would finish work. Like,
what's your favorite interlude?
Huh?
What's your favorite interlude?
Now the one when she talk about all those Nigerian movies when she knows what they do not good, but she like do the same thing.
Yeah.
You see these women.
I think that was the Nollywood Vixen one.
Yeah.
It's almost.
I'm actually mad because first of all, you people are talking Show Dem Camp. Nobody said Belema. Let's start with you.
Yeah, I was about to say. I was about to say.
My correspondent.
I was about to say. Our correspondent, man.
Y'all can go ahead.
I wanted to ask something.
Muna, let me finish.
Oh, sorry, Tom.
You never finish.
Sorry.
Yes,
sure. Now rap with the talk here. Not be all the talk since so. Like Show Dem Camp. Like I don't know how they do it, man. Like thank God we have Show Dem Camp because the album is I don't think there's any. The only competition one I would get for this album, I'll say maybe AQ and Ice Prince starters.
Okay.
That maybe not the only album. It's better than those albums. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't want your cap, man. Because everything for you, bro, not be like it's an expensive music. That's expensive rap. The production is
all right. I said we got you, my bro.
Okay.
Having these strong opinions on drop day is impressive. Like, wow.
Nice. All right, so I'll primary correspondent, please.
I mean, does Benema still go last?
Benema, did you want to go?
I think she wants to go last.
Go last. Okay, yes, start.
But so, I mean, it's definitely, it's drop one, but I had 3 good listens. They were very smooth listens. Like
3? The album drop at midnight.
I've had the whole day now.
Yeah, no, I'm sure you've had the whole day now.
You're going to know they employed it. I'm sorry.
Bro, I listened while I was working. I just kept it on loop for 3 times. It's a very, very smooth listen. It's like it's such So I feel like we've gotten palm wine music and we've gotten
No Love in Lagos.
we get the Clone Wars stuff, all the palm wine stuff. This feels like an SDC album. Like it just feels like a marination of everything that they've ever done, all their essence merged into it, and it's very hip hop. Like it's very hip hop. Like he's like it's like hip hop with singers, right? Like you barely get the rawness of the palm wine that they normally have. You get a lot more seasoned beats. Maybe I think there's one on my piano record that's like the last record. But even the way Tech takes the hook on that, it's like such a hip hop hook. Like so it's such a it carries a very hip hop essence. But like I said, that's why I said it feels like this.
Jeez. Network. Probably got a call or something.
Credits, you will crumble.
Can you hear me?
You say credits?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, you can hear you now. Go
I
ahead.
said tell us.
Yeah, so it's not the chorus of it's not a core hip hop album, but it's not core palm wine. It's like a
again.
Sweet in the middle.
Shout out to whoever is calling him and he's declining there.
Let's not put his Taj's business.
Not too much on
Not too much.
Like president, you're not feeling
Wait,
it. Like
so hope it's not Shawa. The way I've seen Shawa laughing right
there. Who asked me that? I was waiting.
I said it's like you're not feeling it like that.
The album?
Yeah.
Oh no, I am. I just haven't listened to the whole thing. So I've listened to a few. I gave it at least one full listen. Yeah, I know it's come on. I will not come here and lie to you people.
I did.
Can I be honest? Me, I've been listening to Cavemen.
We're gonna get to Cavemen. We're gonna get to Cavemen.
Before we even get to Cavemen, I want to just come and say publicly before Belema starts shouting at me when we get there that I've been converted because this album has done it for me. I've been delivered. I listened to the Cavemen's album.
Sorry.
This week.
Wait, really?
This is the album that did it for you?
Wait, really?
No. See, maybe it was the gardening I did before I listened to it, but it took me to a place that's this is it. Like there've been a few songs here and there, but this full body of work convinced me. But anyways, we get to keep me later.
So what you're trying to say is that I should listen to it. Maybe I too will be delivered.
There's so many people that haven't been converted yet.
The song with Pastor Luke discouraged me.
No, I loved it. I loved the poetry play on it. But anyways, I wanted to say about SDC. So before I even talk about SDC real quick, I want to appreciate sonically the growth of Nigerian music from like to the ear, like whether it's for like how they like things are being mixed. When you listen to that album, somebody said it's like rich music or whatever, but like it actually feels like this was like mixed and mastered by someone that knows what they're doing. And like there's sometimes you listen to an album where there's like a pocket where you're like, whose job was this? So I really appreciated you had the Caveman, you had Adekunle Gold a few weeks ago, you had like a few months, like you add all these people together and you're like, we've improved, we've shifted. And if you doubt me, go and play a song from like 7 years ago and you know exactly where we're going or where we're coming from.
Or listen
now
to
the album. See, there you go. But a couple things. I don't remember who made the point about interludes. Thank God, actual interludes are back. And like, I'm not just talking about, you called this babe, she left the voicemail, you not thought you can't put in your album. Don't annoy me. Like, I enjoyed the interludes here. Mine was my favorite one. My favorite one was the White Juju one. The White Juju and Black Juju, she don't go up against, she go fight it out. That was funny. A couple things about SEC.
It was funny because White Juju is AI, man.
You know what? So you got it. Okay, cool. I'm glad. I'm the only one. But I wanted to say that
one correspondence will get
that. But for someone who typically only go, like the last few years, I went to Olamide a couple years ago, but STC is. I think there was a year they didn't do like Palm Wine Fest in Lagos. I was very upset. I think they took it to Ghana and London or whatever the hell they were doing. just showing like for anyone that has watched whether it's Alte Music or some of the acts that they have relationships with, we feel like it's a package deal. Like I would have been surprised if this dropped and I didn't see Ajabota, I didn't see Mo Logo on there. I would have been like, where's the regulars at this? With that we still miss Ladipo, we miss like there's a few people that they tip like
In the
they're
Power
there. Thames,
universe.
yeah, so like Thames was on there as well.
Thames, Budge,
And
Ajabota,
right, like
Malogo,
the core people that we've like rocked
yeah,
with.
I think they got the core people down though.
Yeah, and I think that there's something to be said about that. Like if you look at the body of work to still maintain those relationships, to maintain the respect, and it doesn't feel like superficial. It feels like these people actually like mess with each other and like they spend that time to deliver quality work. In terms of the features, I really liked Joey B and Budge. Obviously, we've heard that song before.
Yeah,
I like Ajabota's track. We need to start giving Mologo a lot more credit for his delivery on like hooks, writing them and delivering them. Like he's like you can almost like you should be able to get 7/10 for the most part, depending on how he like who he's partnered with.
What did you Raga for me? Oh god.
Is legendary, but like and like I think the dude is just he's super talented. Mologo, get your flowers. I don't know if you and anybody on the team is listening. That being said, though, I think that we've gotten to a point where you hear an SDC record. When I say record, I mean body of work, and you can kind of put it in one of the brackets. You can go the Clone Wars side, you can go the Palm Wine side, you can go like the general like we're doing hip hop, and like I think this one kind of touches a little bit of all of them, which is like refreshing to see because sometimes you hear a Palm Wine like album and you're like this is just going to be that tempo or that vibe, which is not a bad thing all the time, but in this particular instance, I really enjoyed this, and these people can rap, like. Maybe this is timely that this is dropping today up against what is going on in the industry.
I did resist the urge. Resist the urge.
You know what? I rest my case at this point. I will pause for now. Thank you very much.
That was funny, man. Appreciate it. All right.
Wait, apparently you guys couldn't hear me.
Yeah, man, we lost you for a bit.
You were at the part. What were they calling you to? Come on.
No. Yeah, but
my baby called me. That's why.
See. You're the one that did it. Yeah. But you were essentially saying
single people don't cry.
You're essentially saying what are they kind of alluded towards, like bringing those words of Palm Wine and Clone Wars.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, like I said, it just felt like I feel like in the last 9 years, this is a project where it feels like this is a Show Dem Camp project. It's not a Palm Wine music. It's not a Clone Wars. It's a mix of everything, and it's perfectly done. I think Sparks, Jesus, for me, he just even tapped into another level of production for me that I did. I see Sparks as a great R&B producer. I see him as amazing Palm Wine guy, but the way he infused hip hop into this, the elements, the way he tweaked, he was experimental on all the records, and there's like this alternative sound where it's like even the keys are not like your normal. They don't. I mean, I'm not really good with the science of like notes, but it feels like he's playing on like a wrong notes, and then there's like two songs like that where it's like there's a song on Palm Wine Music too that is like this. It's towards the end. It's not one of the more common ones. Jesus, Palm Wine Music 2. What's the name of that track? It has a lady singing In the Guardian, I think is the name. Is it In the Guardian?
Is it one? Yeah, Falano. The Guardian.
Yes, and the alternative feel of that.
Yeah.
They were able to make it like a signature on like two songs here. Then the female features on there's a lot more women on the project than men. Yes, a lot more. Winnie, Lulu,
Big look for Winnie, man. Big look for Winnie.
Yeah, it's just a great project. It's very digestible. You take it in and you just keep looping it, and it's great. It's great music. I'm probably one of the best projects in the last couple years for me, from what I can hear so far.
Okay.
Wow. Since maybe Palm Wine Express. Since Palm Wine Express. Yes, Palm Wine Express. What's the one after Palm Wine Express? Do you want Palm Wine? Do you want that has
No Love in Lagos?
No.
True story.
The one after or
No, the one with that's the one that has the Victorian record, the Logier record.
Palmine 3.
Palmine 3.
Okay, three.
Palmine
Oh,
3.
Palmine 3, yes. So Palmine Express and Palmine 3, yes. So I think it's Palmine Express. I think this project has taken it so far from me. Like I said, it just feels like just Show Dem Camp in their specific world and making it hip hop enough for their essence and still pulling people in there. Spectacular performance from the OGs, from the usuals, Bodge, Mologo saved a crazy hook, Ajabota saved a crazy song. So those OGs already ate, right? Thames as well. And then there's like the Taves feature, which is just class, the Winnie feature, which is class. Also, it feels like a very classic project, like, and that's why I was not based. It feels expensive, like it feels like luxurious, like luxury rap, but like has its pop element. Once again, man, I don't know. It's a lot of everything that you can tell. This is everything Show Dem Camp.
Nice.
And where they are right now. So I think dope project.
Nice. Sounds good. TA, bro, what's good?
Can I go?
Oh yes, Dante.
Else.
Yeah, Dante can go, and then TA.
Alright, so I will also confess that I'm not done. I'm a couple tracks like out. I have one more interlude because I stopped on the Moonchild saying this song. I was listening to the monologue and then the day just took me to other places I didn't expect it to. But so far, it's been great. I think when I said luxurious rap, and I'm like, that's it, because I've been in my Larry June phase of recent these days. So
Yeah, we need to follow each other, man. You said
These are I know people that like good music.
Larry June is one of the goats. It's too good when it comes to luxury raps. Too good.
Yeah,
one of the best.
Yeah, but like we were talking about SDC now, and I think they are the like tech girls. They are the epitome of wherever luxury rap could be in Nigerian context. I feel because like people could brag.
It's always been Illbliss for me.
Illbliss is down. Okay, Illbliss is up there, but then I only consume Illbliss's like hit records.
Fair.
Or unless like I find like a record on YouTube or something. Like the Illbliss song I still go back listening to a lot is the one with Runtown, for example. Can't hear you or something like that. Yeah. So I'm not that deep into Illbliss like project and stuff. And also, even though I know raps in English, I also don't know the language that well. That's just one of the things that prevents me from enjoying Spino at the fullest, even though I can tell. And then there are other parts. I don't know. I mean, some people I don't care about language. Some people is a barrier. So but then I know they are good. But yeah, this project, bro, these things that they were doing is like if you go alternative, you have my ears. If you go like you're even like Ghost Tech, you're this old of age, but you guys are constantly improving. And there's this weird swap too that they did from Normally and Shano, because Normally is on this project and Shano is on Body's project. And Tech was going arm on this project, and Ghost went like dumb on the Bodge project too. So I think when it comes to like curating projects, they are like one to study. It's very thematic. I know you remember like was it the Palm Wine radio thing, and somebody was calling, people were calling in, and then this one they are going, oh, it's like Nollywood themes. And when I saw the title as African Magik, I was like, oh, okay, this is African Magik, but I was not expecting them to be that on the nose with the we are gonna play into the Nollywood thing, right?
Real quick,
I just felt like
even the artwork.
Real quick, Dante, can I pause you on there? Can I have a lowbrow, petty debate right now on the conversation of A&R and curation, especially with features? Who do you think has the better track record? I know we've had this debate in a while. Who think has a better track record between SDC and MI?
I'm going to disappoint all of you, or a lot of you right now, when I say I'm not that deep into MI. I'm sorry.
Okay,
like, I've listened.
Okay.
I've studied shit from like sequencing and whatnot, and I'm like, it seems I was not conscious enough to experience this at the peak. but
Right.
I will say SDC, and the reason is because, like, okay, I will give MI credit also because of the wicked, like, thing that he did with the Fast Money Fast Cars like record, but I will say SDC because time and time again, even people tweet about it, we discover artists through SDC.
Yeah.
Bro.
Yeah.
So that's the thing. In fact, I would say I got there's this MI album, the one with the Nas, the one with Noso Amadi,
The guy.
That was the guy. Nas was
the
on the guy, but the not somebody was
yeah, the one with
Rendezvous.
Rendezvous. Yes,
yeah,
Rendezvous.
I know Rendezvous, and like when Odunsi
I know Dusin was there. Yeah.
Yeah, exactly. So those were my own MI, things to go to. So all the MI2 or all of those were just for academic purposes. Yeah,
Fair.
that's just
Sorry, can I extend the
so.
question to the rest of the people on the stage? Just by
Okay,
shout.
just do that before I continue.
There's only one answer, Sha, but anyways.
I did. Let's hear it.
Emmanuel, this question.
That question, that question is crazy.
That's a crazy question to
The
even
gap
ask.
the gap is not wide, but I think
The gap is very wide. I bet.
I don't
Let's
in
not
terms
even
of
do that.
in terms of AR,
Very wide.
Very.
Wow.
No, it can never be very wide.
It can be very wide.
Well, Belma thinks it's very wide to even the wrong side, which is not the funny part.
Fair enough. Well,
Belema don't like
Do
him.
you know what's in my head? Please don't.
I know it's SDC. Don't
I
worry.
think because of the infrequency of SDC projects, I think it has the sort of the resonance that people are like, oh my god, like this is so like there's something about that, right? And I think that for MI, like doing it consistently and like having the sort of resume that you have in terms of people that you have that have eventually vaulted to like legendary status. Like you cannot list like all-time greats of whether it's pop or with Wiz or rap and not include Ice Prince and Jesse. Like if you just have to give like
MI's
and then
disco is insane.
and then it's not even just the artists, it's like the producers as well. And like coming from he MI wins it. It might, in your opinion, it might be by a gap. I think it's not as
it's not
wide as most people would say. No, I think SDC wait. I think SDC gets a huge shout because they consistently do it right. Like they put the right people in the right place. Like for example, I didn't say this point earlier. If you look at the young cast that they could have picked, they could have picked Kumi, they could have picked Fola, they could have picked Ayama, they could have picked like they could have picked King Madi. But they picked the Taves feature fits. Like it sounds like it was the right one. Like it doesn't sound like it was forced or it was by mistake.
Yeah.
It just sounds like they were like, of all the ones that go, like this is the right one to put on this particular one, and it worked. And I think when you repeatedly deliver like that, you deserve like they're just not like they're up there. Like, but I think MI still wins for me, and I think my bias is to be noted as well. I want to say that.
No, your bias is
First of all, you people are not in my head, so you don't know what.
Sorry, Belema, where would you answer that?
And my answer was actually that this question is not necessarily a good question because there are two different things to it, right?
Belema, you said the winner was the landslide. So tell us the winner.
I think to answer his question is MI, but there are two different parts to it.
Is MI a landslide?
And
so is MI
I think
a
it's a landslide. I think it's a landslide. It's MI. The issue that I have here is that, especially in recent time, obviously there's the recency bias of SDC, but there's a specific thing that I'm seeing with SDC where it's not about A&Ring per se. It's more so about building people's careers. And that's where I would say an SDC is kind of winning.
I'm speaking from the music standpoint. I'm speaking from the music.
And I think it shows in the way they do their albums and their projects, right?
Yeah.
You look at, if you think about the first place you ever heard Ladipo on a project, it was on SDC, right? If you think about, it wasn't the first place that you heard Nonso Amadi, but the same way that Ade is describing how they use Taves in this project is the way they used Nonso Amadi in the project. It's the same way they used Odunsi in the project. Thames did a whole speech today on her Twitter about how she remembers the times they would be in the studio and it's not like that anymore, but she's so grateful she's on this album, blah, blah, blah. All these different people. It's the specifics of it. Think about Tammy Dollface. It was SDC. And I think it is not that they are great A&Rs, but what I'm speaking to, and that's why I said the question isn't necessarily a good question, because what they are speaking to is the discovery of artists. It's the arrangement. It's the way they do things. Like towards the end for MI, it was just like, oh, these are good. But when you go into SDC, it's the intentionality of the artist. And that's why I said it's not a good question.
Funny enough, I think it's the other way
I'm
around.
speaking to.
Funny enough, I think it's the other way around. I think
sorry. I want to say something that why the question is kind of even weird for me with the so I know of MI discography is very, very different experiences, right? So
guys, it's not that weird of a question.
Give specific.
Okay, let me help
I think
you.
it's kind of weird because specific nuance of what particularly A&R wise would you want to compare?
Okay, so it's a few things. One, it's in the discovery of talent. Two, is in the synergy, being able to build synergy with numerous amounts of artists and I'm getting the best out of them. It's those two things. And as far as both their careers go, they've been very, very excellent at it. Being able to tap in at the right time, tap in very early on, and
very early on, and I think that's what's important.
Yeah, being able to tap in very early, but then again, creating magic with them consistently, right? So I think those are the markers, and for me, it's a toss up. It's a weird. I can bounce between both of them, to be honestly, and I don't think it's that wide of a gap. So that's why I'm posing the question up.
It's not wide of a gap.
The thing is,
sorry.
The moment you put it the way you're putting it, right?
Yeah.
The moment you talk about creating magic, then SDC loses.
And then SDC wins,
loses.
And that's why I'm
no, I think
SDC
the moment you talk about creating magic, SDC loses. Because the moment, in my opinion, right? Wait, hold on. The moment you talk about
you see why it's a good question,
creating magic, are you with me, Emmanuel? Also?
Yeah, I'm with you.
I think the moment you talk about creating magic, for me, I feel like SDC loses the battle because I don't see the SDC's for me personally the SDC record that comes close to her MI song with YJ 1 Naira, right? There's also the one with Praise in
the one with Flavor
movie. There's also arguably Olamide's probably best verse ever with him and MI together.
Yep.
The
Facts.
middle.
The middle. Olamide's verse is insane.
Yes, that's Olamide's best
verse.
Don't
forget
Olamide's the middle verse.
I'm about to hop off this piece and go listen to that song.
Bro,
it's so good.
It's so good.
Even Tubaba on Nobody.
Yes.
Another insane moment.
So
and the Sound Sultan one too.
Yes, the Sound Sultan and Two-Face. Sound Sultan and Two-Face.
Bro.
No, Sound Sultan and Two-Face. But these are classic, bro. These are classic records. At the moment you start to dive into it, even the Nas record, and even the Nas record with Olamide.
I'm not with you on that one.
No. Hear me out. Yeah. The reason why I see that way, just not the Nas verse. The three artists together on that song for me is what makes it magical. And the fact that Olamide has gotten at least he had become so confident in himself to take the hook on a song that has two arguably some of the best rappers we ever have. That for me speaks a lot more about Olamide too as well. So the moment we dive into and talk about just creating magic, and this is just off my head.
I don't think the magic between Genie and MI.
Yes, the Genie song.
When you talk about the science behind the music.
The music. We're talking about the music.
MI takes it. Like SDC, they make great.
Are we safe right here?
Yeah, I like MI like SDC. They make great records with spotting new talent, but funny enough, hot take. I mean, I'll back it for now. I might be wrong. This is the best. This project, music wise, competes with Palm Music 2 for the best A&R work SDC has done. This project that you just did, right?
Okay.
This feels even almost more intentional than a Palm Music 2, because Palm Music at the end of the day is very vague in topic, right? It's Palm Music is about more the production and the groove. It's not this African Magik. They spoke to something specific about them, right? And the artists fit into that. Like, there's a lot more work to getting your art. It's a different thing when you send a beat to a great artist and say, just cook a hook for me. And then you say, no, you know what? This is a subject matter. I need you to attack it this way. This is the feeling. And they got that right on a lot of the records on this project.
Man.
Palm Express is my favorite SDC project. It has ended up being my favorite Palm, but it's a playlist, right, of great music.
It's a great
and
music.
That's how and they spot talent. They spot talent early. Yes, when you take it a step further to just like, bro, African rapper #1. Like when you take it a step further to things like that.
But even the illegal music had some of the best rap passes you can gather and put on the song.
Illegal music too.
Emma just takes it.
Illegal music too, man. Like,
but,
I mean, I still see SEC like it's as far as the like that particular trait goes in terms of scouting and building and curating good music with artists. I see both of them as very, very high on that list for me.
Yeah,
like,
absolutely.
Yeah. But anyway, we can bring it back to the normal discussion. Yeah.
Is Dante done so I can?
Yeah, I think.
No, I'm actually not done.
Yeah, I think Dante can rap, and then, we hear from.
So I was actually gonna talk about the title and how I wasn't expecting the old Nollywood angle, but even how they did it was not something I would have predicted with the interlude or skit style interludes, where she's talking about, I don't know Godfather, but I know Jennifer's Diaries, I know, is it Blackberry Girls or something?
Blackberry Babes.
Yeah,
she was talking about she doesn't know about this thing, but she knows when they played Gongwaso and Jennifer's reaction knew that she had entered one chance.
Exactly, and so the curation of the project was just like a 10/10 for me. I spawned the Taves record on my first listen. That's a reason why I didn't finish it early, because I had not seen Taves in this light from like a lyrics perspective before. And in talking about like his experiences now in the limelight and talking about fair weather friends, I'm like, that's very, very particular and interesting.
Yep.
And you're able to bring it into this world. And I just also, there's this random thing that always kicks my mind anytime I see Taves do something, which is like it's very like Benson trajectory-esque, because there was Nicely Benson, there was also Taves has a record with Ladipo, Benson has a record with Ladipo, a bunch of like other things, or even when he did his own industrial night, reminded me a bit of like Benson's, like just a bunch of things. Anyway, that's just like a side this thing. But seeing him like execute this way, I'm like, like this is the, and even the other thing he was talking about, like pressure, right? Is it still has that like luxurious thing to it, and I'm like, okay, what is this Taves? This Taves is not the one that just dropped that super, even though those are great. Like I'm just like, okay. And then to keep the African theme, we have them speaking pidgin again on a record is a lot of, but like it's cool. But yeah, man, I think I'll just sum it up. Yeah, it's been dope so far. I can't wait to finish it.
Nice. Dope. Appreciate it. TA, my bro. Nice to have you back. TA, are you there?
Mano, how about dinner?
We did, bro.
Shout out to everyone. Shout out to Belleman, everyone on this space. I mean, I like coming here just to hear English. Wallahi. I guess people like us that we don't usually, our inspiration is not premium rap. We grew up on Durella and the rest. So our own is a little bit downgraded rap. So
wow,
is it Durella?
Wow.
If Durella and the rest.
Wow.
Where's Ginger?
Wow.
we that grew up on cheap stuff. So I beg, men are no verse if our if
I
our
listen to
music registration.
SDCs too, though, so don't call Ginger.
I'm kidding.
No, not
It
you.
was a
Now, imagine they call say where's Ginger. I
no.
listen to SDC.
Listen.
So, no, they whine me.
But I mean, man, see, I think for me, a shout out to everyone and their, love for all the features. And for me, this album is so good that if there was a way to strip out everyone that was in SDC on this record, I could have cut them off. In fact, I could take I could cut off the beat.
You know go kill us.
Make I calm down. I don't know where I did go. I'm not here for violence. You go see, say no be violence.
It says you
I
can
could have
cut the
stripped
beat.
off every feature off. I could have cut off every producer, right? And just use my hand and a stick and tin of milk. And this project would have still been incredibly good.
Wow.
Right? For me, that's it. Because what I was paying attention to is how, and someone said it here, how incredibly good these guys are at rapping. I don't mean rapping in this context of North American or European rap.
Yeah.
My introduction to rap is listening to Nigerian rappers. I never, in school and the way people, go crazy for, do you know Jay-Z rap? Are you a rap head? None of that. I never really listened to rap until I heard the Nigerian started rapping, and then I said I could connect to it. And so for me personally, SDC would always be at the top of the summit of any, and I'm not talking about as in rappers now, I mean artists. My one favorite artist ever to ever make music. SDC is up there on my Mount Rushmore. That's how much that's where I put them, because I connect with what they're actually saying. Like the rap they're saying, mixing the pidgin there's no American that will ever understand some of the lyrics they dropped in this album because of the Yoruba.
And they're very relative. Very relative
because
to
of
us.
some of the Yoruba or pidgin they dropped in the middle, that if you don't understand what that one or two words he put there in the verse, you've lost the context of the whole song if you don't really understand that. And that always makes me proud, because I know he's rapping for me. He's rapping for me because I would understand, and it feels like it's our own secret, our own there's a word I'm looking for. It looks like it's our own thing. It's mine. It's a conversation between me and a fellow Nigerian speaking, and we're talking. And that's why, I mean, someone mentioned it as well. The Buhari thing, what's that album?
Buhari Times.
I cannot tell you what that album means to me. Because I'm like, these guys are not rapping because they want Nas to know they can rap, or they want some dude in whatever to know they can rap. They're rapping because they're speaking to somebody that they know can connect with that. And I cannot emphasize that enough whenever I'm having a conversation, we're talking about SDC. I need to talk about that and how it personally connects to me. And the same way MI connects to me as well. I cannot overemphasize how much I love that there's this to give an example, the first song in the Guy album. That song for me is it's like a love letter to me, as someone who loves rap and just the poetry of it, and understanding that there's nothing different between these guys, MI, SDC, and Shakespeare. In fact, Shakespeare is a step or two steps below these guys, because one, they are doing it on a beat. A lot of them can sing. Shakespeare cannot do that. And I don't know who told us Shakespeare is the greatest poet ever where these guys are. So for me, that's sort of how I know where I put these, where I needed to give that, sort of that preamble to how much I admire the work. And it's not necessarily about whether I like whether it's a classic or not. I'm not saying all of that to say it's a classic. I'm saying all of that to appreciate that rappers are rapping because and it's our thing. It's between me and him. and and these guys, and they're rapping because they're trying to connect to us, and the fact that the Nigerian understanding them is at the forefront of everything they do. Even I know there are some references to other things outside of Nigeria that they do, and I'm not saying they can't do that, but I know at the end of the day I'm forefront,
right?
And I actually do love that. And that's saying all of that. I think this album is not revolutionary. Is in the same. It's like saying, for me, it's not revolutionary. But at the same time, it's like Ronaldo scoring 30 goals for 5 seasons in a row in Real Madrid. It's not revolutionary at the same time, but it's one of the best things we've ever seen as well. I don't know whether you understand what I mean.
Yeah.
Like it is, and let me 2 more points. One, I think the biggest takeaway from this album is how consistently good these guys were. In anticipation of this album, I went back to Clone Wars the 3 and started to listen to everything in anticipation of this album, because for some reason I felt there's something about album 8, or album 9, that I think they're going to take something from previous albums somehow. And they actually did. This topic for the title of the album, they actually dropped it, I think, a couple of albums back, right? And it was so interesting to see. And I was hoping that they were going to be in the space with you tonight, Emmanuel, because I really wanted to ask them one question, right?
Yeah.
They started seeing themselves as underdogs. That was one of the first words they ever said in Clone Wars 3. But one of the first things they said in this album as well is they were speaking from a perspective of, okay, we're in the door now. There was so much braggadocious, the way they spoke at the beginning of the album. So for me, it says a lot about what they were thinking, and I'm so glad. I encourage guys to, try and listen to a few albums and then listen to this one. It will just give a lot of meaning to, how good this project, or kind of understand what they were thinking. It'll be interesting to see how they see themselves now. And it's so interesting you also bring up the A&R. So imagine the guys who came into the industry seeing themselves as underdogs to eventually becoming people, artists that put other artists on. It's like a love story, sort of a Christmas story, a feel-good story for them as artists, to come in as the one who is rejected by Headies, to be the one that is discovering artists that eventually go win Headies, and they themselves not even winning it. Like it's such a interesting story just looking at their life. But for me, I would have stripped off every of the artists that were featured here. I could. Like for me, it's easy to do that. I wasn't interested in how expensive it sounded, because I could kick off the producer and use my hand to do the beat, and this album would have still sounded good. And finally,
Yeah.
I think they do something that is so good that it's become that very artists actually, or as an industry, we don't treasure anymore. And that is being consistently good. And someone mentioned it, like, where do you find the inspiration? Like, to constantly find inspiration, but to also constantly be yourself. You're a striker, you're Ronaldo, you're not trying to be Iniesta. A lot of artists are either Iniestas and wingers trying to show me that they can also score 30 goals a season. I don't need you to do that, right? A lot of artists want to show that they are diversification. I'm diversified. I can do defender, I can do keeper, I can score. Sometimes, right, it is good to just be, at the end of the day, when you are done, we will know you as one of the best right backs ever to play the game, right? And not just be mediocre in so many other positions. I don't know whether the analogy I'm giving actually makes sense, right? And these guys have shown, and these guys have shown to be that. They're so please, I encourage guys, go listen to all the albums. Just gradually listen to, spend a day or whatever it is, and you will be, it's so shocking. When I eventually got to where they were today, right, I've been listening for a couple of weeks now, kind of leading up to this album, and that, the biggest thing that stood out to me after the third listen was, how can you be this, how do you intentionally decide that you want to be this consistent for over how many years? It is not easy to do. because there could be, or there can be the pressure to want to do something else, or you want to puga that me too, I can fit do that one too, make I show the industry, say I fit do am. It's harder to stick to that, what makes you consistently good and what keeps your fans drawn to you.
Yeah.
But then you're still able to, find inspiration and keep us listening. So I mean, nice. I hope I didn't bore you guys, but this was, for me, it wasn't, if you talk about one of their better work, I don't think it's said enough that their work with Cavemen, the last album with Cavemen at Insikak, for me, it is right there after Palm Wine, the Express 3. Right for me, right after there.
Those
because
are two different ones. Express or 3?
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So shout out to you guys, man. But this is good.
Probably means Express.
Probably means Express. Yeah.
I don't know who was just talking, but they go clip when you talk. Yours and do interlude the next one because it was so good.
Like what he said is like, it's just exactly what it is. Like I don't know. I did. Somebody that works close to them was on the TL for the last 2 weeks talking about how this is one of their best projects. But I just thought it was just regular team members bigging up their work. But like but I also kind of know the person wouldn't talk like this just generally, but she was convinced that there was something about this project, and I just didn't think I was coming to this project to get anything that, like, I don't know, not anything different, not like I got anything super different, but I just got quality. And like I said, since Palm Wine Express, I don't know that they've had better work than this.
Mad. All right, Harvey. All right, sorry, Harvey, and then Belema can.
Hey guys, honestly, don't have much to say. I don't even remember why I put up my hand before. But,
all right, thank you so much then. Oh,
let me just chime in on something.
Yeah.
When Palm Wine Music 3 came out, and I listened to No Regrets with Mo Logo, I was really scared because that sounded like they were signing out. And I'm just happy that they did sign out. I haven't finished listening to this tape yet, but I don't know. I approach these guys' tapes with a confidence. You know how, I don't know if anyone's a Chelsea fan here. Like, there's a confidence you have in Reece James. Even if Reece James is out for like 10 years, when he comes out, that first game is going to ball. And these guys give you the same confidence. Like, I have no doubt in my mind. Their talent, I remember it was the talent ID conversation. Their talent ID is, honestly, man, respect to everybody in the game, but these guys have their ears on the absolute floor, like on the complete floor. Literally had a conversation with them, and I clocked that these guys are tapped in even into the Abuja scene now. And no one is, for me, no one's touching their garments in talent ID. They're not waiting for you to gather any clout yet. Their ears are on the ground, not even on the floor. I made a mistake the first time. So yeah. All right. They have a lot of people that would give them gratitude. And I think I'll just leave it there. I think everyone said what needs to be said about these guys. They'll be legends when it's all said and done. They already are legends, but you get what I'm trying to say. I'll leave it there.
For sure. Appreciate it, man. Palm consultant. Or correspondent, rather.
I actually hate that name so much.
You're definitely wearing that well.
And I think it's because, if I'm being completely honest with you, well, there are two reasons. First of all, they used to call you Palm Wine Papi. I'm not Palm Wine correspondent. The second reason also is that, for those that truly know me, you know that I'm actually not a Palm Wine music girl.
Yeah, I'm a
Clone Wars girl.
Sure.
But I think everybody has given some very fair points today about Show Dem Camp. But if I had to speak about this album, I would have to go very much back. And this is why I said your question about A&R was not necessarily a great question. If you want to understand because I think what I'm hearing from everybody is, oh, it's not Palm Wine, it's not Clone Wars. Well, duh, it's neither. you have to go back to the beginning. It's Dreamer
It's Dreamer
Project.
I know Belma was going to try
It is not Clone Wars. It is freaking
try
Dreamer
idea
Project.
bolos. Of course,
Okay.
yeah, the Dreamer Project, like clearly.
So I think that's the thing is that like
because that was
going
neither
back. When
Clone
people say
Wars
go
or-
back, I
or
like
Palmine.
you don't go back to like shout out to people that love
Go
Buhari
back
times,
far
but
by
the real
touch my
Clone
body.
Wars people know that the best Clone Wars is actually well I won't say it's the best Clone Wars, but the Clone Wars that defined Clone Wars was actually
Subsidy music, yeah, that was 2, right?
it was subsidy music. And I think that is why Dreamer Project is so important. Dreamer Project had MI
Yeah.
on it.
It had Mehdi.
Dreamer Project had Two-Face on it.
Yeah.
Dreamer Project had Mehdi on it. Dreamer Project had Lucci. Dreamer Project had Lynx.
Yeah.
Dreamer Project had Temi Dollface. Dreamer Project had Ineka. Dreamer Project had Efia. Dreamer Project had Eva Alodia. Dreamer Project. To understand what African Magik is, you have to have listened to Dreamer Project. And the song with MI was the first SDC song I ever heard. And I remember it very clearly. And I think that is why this album is so beautiful. One thing that SDC is good at is they pick a theme, they pick a subject, they run with it, they do it well, they discover talent, they bring talent, they catch on very early, they move with intent. And that is why I was like, it's hard when you ask that question because you are speaking on people that did all of that very well, but were still considered underground artists, versus an artist that became mainstream and popular. Nothing that you can compare that they have done would match a 1 naira. Like when you're bringing up MI and Waje, it can't compare. Like, why are you bringing up that? And I think that's why I'm like, it's the same answer but different questions. Anyway, as far as African Magik goes, Nollywood 10 over 10. One of the things I thought was really cool was for some of their listening parties, they did it in conjunction with Young Nolly. If any of you are familiar, they kind of share old school Nollywood videos and stuff. So very much themed. All their listening parties have been Nollywood themed. Such a great concept. But I think the best thing and what makes Showdemcamp awesome rappers is their relatability and their storytelling. The first song on the album, African Magik, literally tells the story of their history. Ghost is literally telling you, go back to Dreamer Project. 1 billion.1 Wiggly, go back to Dreamer Project. We did not start this today. So it is not about, like, when he's talking about the thing that changed their life was subsidy music, he's being very serious. And I think that is what is important to pay attention to, right? Is that, like, they are laying out the story for you. They are laying out the intent for you. And then it's so funny because you go from that to a song with Taves where Ghost is rapping about YNs and fine shit. And I'm just like, who gave these ones?
The jazzy lingo.
Slang. We're using slang now. It's very hip. It's very
Fine
all of
shit
that.
is funny, man.
Is it fine shit? Who told you this one? And I think it's really good. If we get into the features, Taves was a 10 over 10 feature. But one of the things I thought was very interesting about this project was they went very British with it. Even the lady that does the interludes, she's British Nigerian. But you have like a
Correct me if I'm
Musanda.
wrong, but isn't Tech British Nigerian?
Who? Thames? I don't know about Thames. Tech is, yes.
Yeah.
Tech is British Nigerian. But it was very interesting. Actually, let's start with, before we move to features, let's start with production. Sparks, 10 over 10, 0 notes, can never do any wrong in my eye. But what I thought was interesting, Small Chumps and Champers with Ajabota was Genio. And the song with, which song was it? I think it's the song with Winnie, was Yinka Bernie. Bele. Yes. Yinka Bernie. Beautiful, beautiful stuff. Yinka Bernie is 10 over 10.
Wait, Yinka
And
Burn is on this album?
yes. He produced
Oh, as a
the song.
producer.
Yeah, he produced the song with Winnie. And
Gotcha.
beautiful production. You know how I
Shout
feel
out
about
Yinka
Yinka
Bernie,
Bernie.
man.
But what I thought was even more interesting was finding out that this is the first time, Junior said this is his first time working with SDC, which is so hard to believe.
But I
But
see
oh
it.
my
I
gosh.
see it.
Oh my
I
gosh,
see it. Because
yes.
Junior was that one of those, like, it was the producers that, you know, SDC, yeah? Like, they were all but they had a, well, I say, they had
I
this
understand what you want to say. Yeah.
status of it that they were not necessarily tying with the
So they were doing
Santis
stuff with
and
Lucy, but they were not doing stuff with Junior.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, it's that kind of thing. And so it's like he produced the song that has Ajebota on it.
Right.
Obviously, Joey B and Bodge are on one song, like in the features, and they also have Show Dem Camp, Joey B and Bodge on Bodge's album that is coming out in like a month or so or whatever.
Yeah, very soon.
So there's that as well. Now, somebody said something about there are a lot of female features on here. I think right now my favorite song is actually Rise Again. For right now, it's gonna change. I already know it's gonna change. But Lulu, beautiful. Meraba, British Ethiopian. What's her name? Lusanda, she's South African. Moonchild, obviously, if you don't know Moonchild, go and Google her and look at her ass, like BSH said. Moonchild Sanelli, 10 over 10. The song with Winnie, oh my gosh, the song with Winnie, beautiful. I think, if anything, I would say the best description for this album comes in the song with Lulu, Rise Again, where she's talking about pressure makes diamonds. There's something about this album that is a reset, right? We are no longer talking palm wine music. Because the origin of palm wine music, for those who know, came out of actually subsidy music. Again, which is why I say whenever anybody's talking about Clone Wars and they're talking about Buhari times, I'm like, go back to subsidy. Because everything originated from subsidy. Subsidy music, they were talking about they needed to make something for the girls. They were talking about it.
They were talking about it in the song,
In the project, they were talking about it. They were talking about it so much that they said, actually, this next song, and that is where they brought Ladipo, and Ladipo made a song for the girls on subsidy music. Inside Clone Wars, they were still making song for the girls. So I think it's so interesting that, like, that history plays out throughout the story. Nice. And I love it so much. Shout out to SDC. Anywhere they're doing SDC, if I'm there, I'll be screaming, yeah! But like, no, I think it's such a beautiful project.
Nice.
Gonna be jamming it back to back to back to back to back. But for everybody that's like, it's not palm wine, it's not Clone, it's Dreamer Project, bro. Go back to the beginning. Go back. But yeah.
Nice.
10 over 10 project. Love it.
Dope.
Beautiful.
All right. Nice, man. Nice. Shout out to the Show Dem Camp, of course. I'm going to tap in very soon. But lovely remarks so far from everyone that has listened. We got more new music this week. We also got the Caveman. Speaking of, because SDC just dropped.
They said that this is the one that converted
it.
I'm very curious why.
Very interesting.
I need him to explain why.
But yeah, did you want to talk about the Caveman project? KV in the city.
Guys, the evidence of a man is the ability to evolve and to grow.
Chakam.
One thing I pride myself in saying is if something is good, I will not lie. I will say that it's good. And I've always said that I could understand why the people that liked their music liked it. I just was not the biggest fan.
Right.
And I'm going to say my entire submission before I say this last part, because I don't want people to say that it clouded my opinion of it. Because I actually was not even with this, I wasn't expecting to enjoy it as much as I did. One thing that I think that they've always been criticized for is kind of like watering down whether it's Igbo high life or just high life music or whatever the case is, right?
This is so fair.
And which is but like if you listen to the album, the intro kind of is like, oh, we hear it, but like we're going to show you why what we're doing is paying homage to this, but also like putting our own spin on it, and then proceeded to do that through the project, which I really enjoyed. I enjoyed there's this voice that the guy, I think it's the guy that plays the drums. There's a voice that he does. It's kind of like
is it that?
Yeah, Ben.
God. It really, really pisses me off. And
do you know where you want to hear that? You want to see him do it live. It's so...
Nah, it's fire. God. I'm sorry. There's no way you guys are clowning on that.
Maybe if I hear
maybe
it live,
you don't like it. I love it.
It hits
maybe it would change my opinion, but I really liked it. I liked the fact that it wasn't too reliant on features. Like it kind of feels like in a contrast to SDC's record, not because like they exhaust features. I think it works for like rappers, but like the fact that there's two of them already, and like the way their music is sort of produced, I think it was nice to see them. Sometimes one will take the lead, the other one will sort of go after. I really like the Angelique Kidjo feature on there. I like the Pasaloo feature as well. I like the sort of poetry play.
I love that. I did not see it coming.
I love when people do it well. Yeah, I didn't. I thought it was going to be straight rapping from the beginning, but it was a nice touch. Overall, one other thing that I would say is it was cohesive. Like all the songs sound like they go in the same project. Like sometimes you get one that's like, oh, that's the hit record, and like clearly stands by itself, and everything else is just you're trying to attach things to that sound.
This makes me so happy. Like this remark you're making it's exactly what a Caveman album is. You're describing the Caveman album.
It was good. It was good. I've listened and here's also how I know that I really liked it. It was I first listened to it on Friday. And I listened to it through the evening. And today when I was working, I found myself wanting to play it first before the other ones. Like, and I've been listening. My rotation now, if anybody's curious, I have Tay. Tay's wonderful. I have Sabali. I have Adekunle Gold, Fuji, and I went to this first. I was like, oh, like
nice rotation,
and then when I'm in a calmer mood, I listen to Shawa's project. Not is she? Oh, she's not here. Sorry, I did. Mess up. But it's okay. So I'm just kidding.
That's a fire rotation, bro.
It was good. No, it was good, and I'm very glad that the influence and my sort of change of opinion happened organically. Like it wasn't because somebody was trying to convince me or be like, go and listen to the discography. If you just play a few more records, you how much I hate that rubbish. And I think that for me, and this is the last thing I'll leave for anybody that feels on the fence about another artist or why like everybody seems to gravitate towards them and you don't like them. I think that artists is supposed to meet you at a particular point of your journey and their journey. And the intersection is organic and it feels natural and it just happens on its own. And I think that's what happened with this project. It wasn't forced. They've been featured on projects of people that I really, really like, and I just wasn't doing it for me. But this particular one is different. And the production, I keep talking about production. I think I said this earlier when I gave my submission. Like even with the live elements, the guitar, the drums, like you can still tell that it's just really well done. And the collection of people that I mentioned, maybe it's just a rotation of people that I mentioned. Bar Peruzzi, I feel like all the other ones you expect high quality. Like Tay, you expect like really top notch production. You can hear all the sounds. Same with SDC. I really enjoyed the fact that they're in that little group as well. Now I don't know who the person that the guy that's not the one that drums.
Kingsley.
Yeah. So on my flight back from, this is why I wanted to say this last. On my flight back from Lagos in early July, he was on my flight and we sat next to each other. And before we sat, I knew better was going to
Ad-
allow me. Before,
Ade, expose yourself.
before we got to the airport, when we got to we were waiting, right? I was flying from Lagos to London, and we were both waiting in the sort of, they do this thing where they move. Oh God, I don't want to cast myself, but like the group 1 and 2, which is like premium and
They give you
first class.
special treatment. It's okay. We know.
They asked us to come and sit. They asked us to come and sit on one side, right? And as we get up, I was like, I recognize this face. I don't know where I know this face from. And then he happens to come and sit right next to me on his cap. It says KV, something something KV on the cap on the side of his face
Sorry,
cap.
KD?
And I was like, KV,
It was
like
say it
the
said stay
name.
KV. No, it said
Stay
stay
KV. It
KV.
said stay KV.
yeah.
Stay
Stay
KV.
KV,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's why he goes.
And then I
Gaming
was like,
correspondent to.
I was like, oh, are you part of the caveman? And he was like, yeah. And then we struck a conversation that led to us sitting on the flight, and then we were both pretty lifted, if you can read between the lines, and we fell asleep. Yeah, go ahead.
Did you tell him your mind at the time?
I did not. Oh, here's my opinion. Here's my position. No. I will say this as somebody who actively had a podcast and has interviewed a bunch of these artists. I recognize the effort that goes into creating anything. I just know that sometimes that thing is not for me, and it's not my job to tell them, because music, like Goro, you can go and listen to the one that you like. You don't have to go and drag.
Like you don't. You don't want to be a buzzkill. Like it's not.
And I'd always left the room for this to happen.
Joke, man.
I feel you. No, but it's not even, the answer is not really for you. I feel like most people on here are really intellectual. Sure. Like, I think it's for other people as well to kind of get this, like, don't pigeonhole yourself because you don't like someone at this time, right? Like, I always left the door open to be like, if you convince me one day, I will switch over and tell you this particular body of work I like. Well, you might not get me to go back and listen to previous things, but at least, and maybe I might, because this is like a new relationship now. There's some other ones I will agree with you that the door is not open, and they should not try to convince me. That's all I'll say about that.
Oh no! You know what's so funny, Ade, is that you just reminded me that I need to tell Kingsley that he's owing me song with my name in it.
Oh, true that. Okay, nice.
Yeah. No,
I'm just here to help.
Yeah, no. Because the last time he was here, he said it, and I laughed, and then I met them at Palm Wine in New York, and Kingsley shows me his notes, and my name is in one of his lyrics. I said, Chakam, 100%. Run me my song now.
Yeah, and he has to hold up to that deal, I guess. Oh man, that's dope. Has anyone else tapped in to the
I've
KV
started
in
it,
the
I've
city?
not finished it.
Right.
I've started it, I've not finished it.
Okay,
and also, I think, like, now that I think about it, I'm actually very curious what people expected from cavemen. Like, I think it's one of those weird situations where I think were they expecting like a Victor wife, or like what was the goal here? I don't think there was ever a point where from the very beginning they were ever going to give 100% blah 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 high life, this is it, this is we're not. I don't think it was ever going to be that. Like, even the name of the album, KB in the City, they have modernized everything for you.
It feels like
they have made it simple, they have made it digestible.
Also, new label alert.
Yeah, new label, exactly, 100. So I think it's like,
what are they signed to now?
RCA.
Yeah. RCA. But anyway, I think it's beautiful. I know they had like a performance, and I believe hopefully they're having a show this December, because I will be there live and direct. But
it's killing me, man.
But yeah, you need to stay KV, man. Stay KV.
Yeah, stay KV. All right, we can just rapid fire through other features that dropped this weekend.
This one didn't drop this week, but I've been obsessing over Wani's new single.
Wani's new single with Melvito?
Yeah, with Melvito. Beautiful.
Nice.
Very beautiful. What song is that? Like, I know he sampled something else again. That boy is always sampling. He sampled one.
Yeah, I can't recall.
It was early 2000s.
You know Wani's and his interpolations. Always getting in trouble.
Yeah. Wani is just about having fun with the music. So, but it's a beautiful song. The song we know it's beautiful.
Did anyone tap into New Destiny, NSA? It's a fire record, man. I got to hear it on the live stream. Destiny, yeah, man, he's in that cloth of. I mean, if you want to talk about the Victoni, new age influence type of artists that just go with the rudimentary like high life guitar riffs and Afrobeats like Bedu bounce on top of it, like yeah, like he's able to catch that techno essence, you know. Destiny, I think he's I mean did it
The
with Uncle
techno
Pele.
essence was every year.
Yeah,
Because
yeah.
he's even referring to himself as New School Allergy.
Yeah, New School Energy. So it's all tech. It's all techno, yeah. So yeah, it's from that techno tree, and it's amazing. There's also more. Anyone happened to the new Shay vibes, the new record? It didn't do too much for me when I heard it, but how are you feeling?
Yeah.
How you feeling, Dante?
No, it's calm. Like you asked me how I am, and I'm fine. Like that's what the song was.
Okay.
Dante, why are you like this?
No, like it's a genuine question.
Yeah,
like you guys said, "How are you?" so many times on the record. I'm like, thank you for caring. You know, like nobody gives a fuck. So
you were like, wow, thank you, Shay Vibes.
Mr. Easy.
Just telling his audience cares about them. Yeah.
True. Mr. Easy.
Mr. Easy dropped his album.
How are you feeling about it?
I've heard some of the songs. I like it. I love that somebody said that inflation is real because why is Mr. Easy dropping
music? Bro, you could have said that. You could have said that when he dropped his debut album, right?
Please, let's not go back to that. I was already fine where I am now. I had forgotten that that man only dropped debut album last year. 2
years.
Please
2 years ago, 2023. The Evil Genius, and there's a few nice sleepers there, man. Shouldn't.
I just want you people to know that man told us that Lagos to Accra was a mixtape.
I mean, it is what you call
it,
isn't it?
Sure.
But this new one is a 10-track, is a 7-track. I don't know if it's an EP, mixtape, album, but it's 7-track, which obviously gives off the Nigerian EP impression.
It is whatever they want it to be after the record drops and the streets react. Then they call it which one it is.
Please, because now he will come and tell us in 2 years that he's dropping his second album. Please, let's not.
There's that Connie record that I love. I actually love that record. There's a level of simplicity about Mr. Easy, man, that just works sometimes. Connie record was nice. I remember it being nice, but
there were 3 records that were like singles before the project.
Yeah, Casanova as well.
And Violence.
Yeah, and Violence. All right.
Very interesting topics for newly. You know what? I'm not saying that. I'm not saying.
Anyway, man, check it out. Tap into it if you haven't. I think Keith Sweat, Lil Wayne, King Madi. Now, there's not so many Nigerians can brag of being on the song.
Please, let's not do
Lil
this.
Wayne. But okay, first off, the Keith Sweat and King Madi initial record, which was the song itself.
The first song was not that great.
It was atrocious. Not even that, as far as like saying it was not that great. It was atrocious to really vibe with the Keith Sweat. At this point in his career, on an Afrobeat, like, I don't know, this like diaspora.
I just want to know whose idea it was.
Yeah, like it just doesn't merge well. But to get a remix to a not so good song with what frankly is a decent Lil Wayne verse. I wish that verse was captured in something else, in a different context. And then we'll be talking like brilliantly about it. But I don't know, man. The Keith Sweat on that record just takes it off for me. Like King Madi's not bad on it, but the synergy is just not natural. It just doesn't feel. It just feels forced. I
just think this is what happens when people try to tap into what they think is trending.
Yeah, it just feels all too like label or orchestrated. It's one of those type of songs that just feel like okay. But like in isolation, the Lil Wayne verse is good. Like I mean, it's Lil Wayne. Like he had a nice few puns about K Sweat towards the end there. Like it's typical Lil Wayne, and I've not heard him on this beat, and I wanted to hear him more on this type of production. It just has has a decent Afro swing to it, but it's very much R&B rooted. But regardless, Lil Wayne in isolation was a decent moment here.
This sounds like a label that's trying to get a feel out on an artist, and they're like, let's see how you would sound on like with the rest of the West. Before you know it, in a few months they'll drop.
But here's my problem. Of all the people in the West to put Kilimadi with is Kid Sweat.
Honestly, I don't even. I think it was just a cheap. Can I get a cheap feature that make it clear?
That's crazy, Sha.
I mean, she was on the song with at least she got what's her name? The other sister, Haley's sister, Chloe.
Yeah, she was on the song with Chloe.
Like that wasn't a bad like link up.
That wasn't bad, but like, come on.
Yeah, like that feels more natural as opposed to like.
That made more sense, honestly. Sorry. In other new music that dropped, Wale and Odio.
Yes, I heard that too. I didn't mind the record, man. I thought it was a decent song.
I like it.
I was able to get to
Odile needs to. I need to speak to Odile about a couple things because what is going on? It's crazy.
Wale is one of my favorite rappers in the romantic relationship like subject matter. You know, most rappers come in like.
Belema, why do I feel like you're not talking about the music that I released?
Don't worry.
Wait, what did Belema? I didn't even process what Belema said. Maybe.
Can you just actually mind your business?
Anyway.
Anyway,
we're running out of time, man.
Yes, please. Sorry, you said Wale is one of your favorite rappers in the romantic space. Is this because he doesn't say we did it on a pebble beach?
Why? What?
And now?
No, because
Odi was rapping romance.
Okay, I know. I get what you're saying. But the more reason why I like Wale in this subject matter is because his writing style is more poetic, as opposed to like, you know what I mean, trying to find flows. It's borderline spoken word in some instances for Wale, or Wale as we should be calling it. But I enjoyed that approach in this record with Odio, and it wasn't bad of a moment, man. And definitely to hear more records from Wale. Hopefully it connects with more up and like rising acts like Odio. Shout out to Odio, man. Odio's getting all the good looks.
Yeah, I love it for
Odio.
Odio.
Like JB, like Justin Bieber co-sign was fire. He's on the road right now.
Yeah, he's on the road.
So yeah, man.
Have you mind your business.
Yeah. Anyway, man. The other gems.
I didn't even see anything, but no.
Speaking of,
Psycho YP dropped.
Oh, I didn't get to that.
Dropped a single. Dami Oniro and Oladapo.
Yeah, speaking of Nigerian R&B, that's a fantastic R&B moment. That we need to highlight. Dami Oniro is such a gem. As far as Nigerian R&B like talents go, it was always fun that whenever she drops, because she doesn't drop often, to be honest. Like last project was 2022, I think, or 2023 EP. But yeah, man, to see her go back and forth with Oladapo, bro, Oladapo is insane. I was just taking in the expensive shit record.
I just think that Oladapo is on a run that is going. You know when Ade was talking about earlier when he said, "Oh, you know, it's gonna be the singers, it's gonna be this."
Yeah.
I bought my Oladapo.
Oladapo stocks. Nah, we've been there with Oladapo
2020, Kini, 2020. I'll be 2021. We've been about this life.
Bro, the expensive shit song is still spinning me. Why do I keep calling him expensive shit? Because I'm thinking of what he said, but he said in the song, but the title is expensive.
Yeah, the song is expensive shit.
Yeah, but I did not expect that angle. from him.
He's been hanging around Black Coffee. Oh, sorry, not Black.
Black Culture.
Black Culture.
Black Culture, for context, was on Lil J. Collaborated a lot on Lil J's record. So that EDM, that like heavy rave mindset, it's there. But this one came in
April. In April, when I was in Lagos, Oladapo threw a party with Black Culture too.
Mad.
And Black with Diver.
And diverse. Yes.
Mad.
It was Black culture, diverse, and
bro, we should get Oladakpo here one time. It would be sick. Wait, we have though. Has it? Oladakpo has been here, right?
No, he came here when
Oladapo has been here several times.
He has been here.
He came here once, and then Emmanuel, you weren't here the last time, but when we had the Kazis, Oladapo came with them.
Nice. Nah, Oladapo is fucking talented.
Oladapo is fab.
Like, bruh. Sick guy. To pay
and
attention
I love
to.
the things he's been doing online. Like you can't escape him. When he had this with the most friends like event like earlier in the year. No, actually that was also April, I think. Can't remember, but I think it was April. And he was like, oh, that was when like Toye came, and then he played the record. He had the Toye that was going to be on the next project.
Yeah,
and
it was in
like,
April.
Yeah, but this wasn't the diverse one. This was another one. This was like a lot of and fans kind of event, and it was like in this place in I don't even know the location on the island. Anyways, he was like this project is bolder, and fast forward to now, and the things he's been doing, the energy, the creative direction of this era of like I'm not shaping my hair, like I'm having all these like black eyeliners or whatever they call them.
Like what's that thing called?
I know what the name is in Yoruba. Is that what you're asking?
Yeah, the name in Yoruba. What's
it?
Tiro. Yes, thank you.
Yeah. No. I think even if you're going even in that direction, when he dropped his freestyle of what should have been done on, was it Mavo?
Mavo.
Yeah, that was so
beautiful.
So
you know what? I like the sticky record a lot, right? So when I did this, it took it like a couple points up. I took that video, converted it to MP3, cut out whatever I don't need, and then just took that. Now I have it like on repeat on one app like that. But yeah, he's sick. But that was even after he did the thing whereby he bought those sachets like alcohol and went to Vertigo with it in VI. And people started asking him, how they let you enter? And they was like, oh, they don't ask for that. And I'm like, this nigga is on one right now.
Nah, it's crazy, man. Exciting stuff from Oladakpo, man. But not to brush away, the Damian Neru synergy that they had was fantastic.
Yep.
Yeah, that was beautiful as well.
Yeah, that was so
He's
good.
been doing a lot of collabs with like female artists. He did the one with the lady from Young Legend, Abby. Is it Young Legend? What's Joe Boy's thing?
Yeah, Long John Legend.
But I don't know if she's signed.
Who is the lady from Young Legend? Because I haven't heard of a lady on Young Legend.
Let me find her name. I'll find her name. But he's had like several like collabs and stuff. And you know Damian Neru is like
Feline.
Yeah, Feline. That's her name.
Yes. I remember her. Yeah, Feline stuff. Yes.
Yeah. Feline and Oladapo.
Yeah, I remember her.
Yeah. But he was also on something else, and I can't remember what it was.
There was a record with Abstract.
Shout out to Abstract.
It might be that one. And then he had the stuff with like he's had a bunch of things. Like even this year, he had the one with Black Culture and Tabza de Soul. He had the one with Baba J from Ghana.
Well, Baba J this year.
Oh no, it was last year. Yeah. But I think what happened. Yeah, it came out this time. Last year. So it came out end of last year, like November, December. So a lot of the like traction for that was in January, so beginning of this year. But I'm very happy for them. Nice. Lovely song.
Nice. I think last night I was saying this that like when I had seen YKB show last year, then something happened at that YKB show.
Yeah.
But he had he was talking to Shaw, and he said, I want to get to a point whereby the fans are frustrated with everybody for not paying attention to me. And I think that just explains.
And I will be there live and direct.
I like that.
There have been so many times where I've been like, Oladapo is the truth. I think when they did Ijoya class of
2023, yeah.
Yeah.
The record with Ladipo.
He had that one song with Ladipo.
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Yeah, and the other
when he dropped his EP, beautiful. When he did that freestyle remix to what's that American song? Jungle is it Jungle something? I can't remember what their name is.
Yeah.
It was beautiful.
Jungle
and
Fever?
then was it Jungle Fever? I think that's what it was. I can't remember what it was, but
Was
he
it
did
before the album or
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then he did a freestyle to that. Then he did the Kaziz, I think it was earlier this year or end of last year. No, it was earlier this year when the Kaziz dropped that one song. He did a freestyle verse and they did their open verse challenge. He did a freestyle verse. Go harder. Either I go hard or I go home. Or it was beautiful. Like I think he wrote for Mariah, for Wizkid.
Mad. Yeah, he did.
He's writing for different artists.
Yeah.
Like he's doing all these different things. So he's one of those people that I think for sure it will get to the point where people will be mad that other people do not know who Oladapo is.
Yeah, man. Nah, for sure. If you're not tapped into Oladapo.
Yeah, Emmanuel.
Yeah? Who's that?
Emmanuel.
Oh yeah, TA. What's good?
It's TA. Can I do you know this lady? I'm sure you do. OC Grace.
Yeah.
She has a project out. Have you listened to it?
Nope. I have not. When did it drop?
Literally like this week, this weekend.
Okay. No, but
I think she's
yeah.
Oh no, I think she's Nigerian. I think she's in the UK, bro.
Yeah, she is.
We need to have a conversation about this lady once you listen to it, because this one is up there as, I mean, one of those kind of projects. She calls it an EP. It's long enough for an album, but I don't know if anyone.
I mean, it's 11 songs, so it's an album.
Yeah, it's an album. She calls it an EP, but my goodness, it's absolutely insane.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I wish I could go on, but
the only time I had ever heard about OC was when she was on MI's album.
It was MI's project.
She was she was the person on MI's project. Yeah.
Yes. On that, what's that song? I can't remember
the guy.
It was on the Guy album.
Yes, I know. Yeah. Yes, on the Guy album. That's where I heard of her and followed her as well.
Yeah.
So because I followed her, then they just sent me this project, and the quality of this lady's vocals and her ability to tell a story is absolutely incredible. I think you should listen to Emmanuel, and we probably should have a conversation about this lady. It's insane.
I can definitely tap in. No, I know about her. I wasn't aware of the project she dropped.
Of the project. She has the soul R&B thing, and I don't know how. I don't know how the confidence at which she's able to deliver on how she delivers on a song amazes me. I haven't heard a lot of people slow down the beat to the level at which she does.
Yeah.
And that makes you focus on the vocals and everything else, like she does, and still be able to deliver on a record. It's absolutely fantastic. Absolutely fantastic. Doesn't feel like 11 songs, feels like 5. Because of how just seamlessly it feels like it's like you're wearing it's like the feeling you get when you wear silk or when you wear cashmere on your body. That's how I mean that's how her music feels, man. You guys should go check it out.
Nice.
It's ridiculous what she does on that.
What a vivid
what's the name
description.
of the project now? I think it's called A Place Called Hopeless. She deceived us with that title. Because the song is really about love, vulnerability, all those things.
In a hopeless place is what I'm saying.
In a hopeless place. Yes, my bad. In a hopeless place.
It's you found love in a hopeless place.
I thought it was gonna be grim, like she's telling us about, like grim. But I was caught unawares by the subject matter of the whole project. It's ridiculously good.
Nice.
R&B, Afro soul. Man,
I'll definitely
something
tap in.
special.
I'll definitely add that to rotation, man. Appreciate that.
Other new music, because I know we don't have much left, but other new music, Remy Baggins did it. Remy Baggins and Dwayne the Stoic, they dropped Heaven Proof this weekend.
That was last week, right? Or was it this weekend?
No, it was on Friday.
Oh, okay. Nice. Yes, Remy Baggins, Heavens please. And yeah, this is a crazy link up. Crazy link up. Let's tap in.
It's actually very crazy, but I don't know how many people realize how crazy that is.
Yeah, man. Like, it's an epic link up. If you know, you
I
know.
think
Random, but I recently met this Asian who's like tapped in, and one of the very few people that was shocked to hear that she's tapped into is Remy Baggins. Like,
don't play with Remy Baggins.
I'm sorry, don't play with Remy.
Especially,
is hentai a joke?
It's an entire joke, like
Is
Sakura
hentai
EP.
a joke?
Nah, man.
My bad. Like, I'm just trying to emphasize like nooks and crannies that he's touching and reaching.
For sure. He's
Like,
he's one of
you know
those
what's
digital.
So funny?
Yeah.
You know what's so funny about hentai is that when Remy was talking about it, right? He talks about how like he was just wanted to try something different, and he was thinking about how he likes like anime, and he was like, hentai, like hentai, Amaterasu, Sakura, like.
He had the whole Asian
that's his
focus
at
a point.
That's his niche. Like
and he smoked it.
Like Remy has.
I probably has
in
good.
Abundance.
He was
actually that's
talked
the
about
least surprising kind of fan I would think about for Remy Baggins. Remy Baggins having Asian fans is so regular to me, because like if I remember one of his very first songs was about Tokyo. So please.
Oh, nice, man. Shout out to Remy Baggins and doing Stoic.
Did anybody hear the Junior Bambino and Sunset record?
Nope. Did not get to that.
It's a really sweet song. And I think Junior was singing too.
Junior was singing?
Yeah, okay. I think it was singing. I think it was all
not to be confused with Junior the Creative. Junior Bambino. The producer.
Yeah, also, speaking of Asian, they also had like an Asian lady on the cover art. It's like a sweet record.
Yeah, it's like I see it. Nice. With Cross and, shout out to them.
All right. Is it time for our resident moral of the day? Or what are we going to take away from today's space? It's been a heavy one.
It's been a very interesting space.
Yeah.
So, we'll keep it very simple. If God has spoken to you, and what was the word that Chibi said? He has called you to play ball.
No, it was God your trumpet or something. I don't.
You should play the ball.
You should play
the ball you should play is called African Magik.
What? What the hell? Like, where the fuck is she going?
So, God has called you to play ball. Ooh. And the ball you should play is titled African Magik.
You say you should just wear jersey. Just wear jersey.
Just wear jersey and start playing African Magik by Show Dem Camp. And if you are like, wow, where do I get to the origins? Go back to Dreamer Project.
All right.
But also, there's a part 2 to the moral of the day.
Yes.
Do not start what you cannot finish.
Oh God.
if it is rap beef, keep it rap beef. If it is court proceedings, go to court. But do not start what you cannot finish.
What's in the Wale Adenuga Productions was that?
Thank you for coming to part 1 and 2.
It's a super story.
Thank you for coming to part 1 and 2
anyway,
of the moral instruction.
Anyway, Sha.
Wait, Benema, where do we find the STC at the prod? Because
SoundCloud. It's on SoundCloud, no?
It's on SoundCloud.
SoundCloud. Okay.
Yeah.
It's on SoundCloud. Just go on SoundCloud, you see everything.
All right, guys. This has been fun as usual. Definitely appreciate everyone that's able to add to the conversations, even though it was almost serious to manage the space today. But yeah, man, appreciate everyone. I had a good time regardless, and yeah, looking forward to the more new music that we'll get to by God's grace next week. And appreciate everyone also stomaching the time shift as well. over here, the daylight savings get us to be. So appreciate everyone adopting with the time change. So we can end the year on a good note at least. All right, guys, have a good week. We out. Peace.